You don't have to. One second.
All right. All right, people are coming in. What's up, everybody? This is Russell. I'm jumping on a minute or two early just to welcome everybody on because there are so many people that are here today. So welcome, you guys. I'm excited for today. Today we're gonna be going through what we call the Secrets Masterclass. We'll be getting started here in about a minute or two. Just want to wait for everybody to jump in. As you probably heard, we had over 18,000 people who registered for this today, and so there's already, holy moly, we're already at 3,200 on Zoom, 3,300. Okay, so you guys are coming in fast. Hopefully you can all hear me. If you can hear me, go in the chat box and say what's up and tell me where you are from. I'd love to see where all of my friends are from today. We got people from England, Canada, lots of, holy moly, this is flying. Houston, Tech. Okay, I'm gonna Instagram this. If you guys want to see this actually in real time, what's happening, this is crazy. So I'm live on the web right now. I asked everyone where they're from. This is what's coming through. And we've got 3,500 people live right now as we speak. Holy moly. All right, so Instagram just saw. If you guys want to see the craziness, there it is. Anyway, we're going to be getting started in about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just waiting for people to log in, and just want to welcome you guys all here today. I'm so excited for this presentation. I've been killing myself. You can ask my wife and kids. I've been up all day for the last 3 or 4 nights trying to get this done and prepared for you. Obviously, we're in this really weird economic time, and everyone's kind of freaking out, and a lot of questions and concerns, and people are scared and nervous. And I thought, what can I do right now to help people the most and help give them a solid foundation, help them prepare for the chaos that they're kind of going through and the fear and the anxiety and all the things people are going through. How can I help steer that and give people faith and hope and belief in what's possible and where things can be and where things should be for you? And so that's kind of the major goal of this presentation. And hopefully during this time where a lot of us are in quarantine, that this gives you some motivation, excitement to hang out and have some fun and start learning this whole business game and really stepping it up. So we're now almost to 4,000 people live on Zoom, which is crazy. We've got almost 200 on YouTube. So we'll be getting started here, you guys, in probably 2 minutes. I'm just gonna wait for the last bunch of people to jump in here. Again, if you haven't yet, come over to the chat box and let us know where you are from. I am looking at the Zoom webinar chat, so that's the one. There's a Q&A box. I'm looking mostly at the chat one. Someone said Traffic Secrets is awesome. Thank you. You've got people from Kenya, San Diego, Hawaii, California, Chicago, New Jersey, Pittsburgh. I can't even keep up with this. We're over 4,000 people now. Just so you guys know, this is a new record for a webinar for me. I've never had more than I think 2,200 people on a live webinar before. Right now we're at 4,104. So I'm going to be getting started here very, very soon. I just wanted to jump on initially and say hi, everybody. You can see my face. I think I'm going to cut the camera here in a minute when we jump into the slides, but I just wanted to jump in. It's fun to see this many funnel hackers, this many people who are trying to grow their companies and businesses. We had over 18,000 people registered today. We've already got 4,200 officially live on Zoom and about 200 on YouTube. So, all right. So you guys pumped for this? You guys excited for the training today? If you are excited, let me know in the box. I want to make sure that you guys are pumped to be here. That you're half as excited as I am. Like I said, we'll be getting started in about 1 minute. This is the Secrets Masterclass that you registered for. So that's what we're going to be talking about here in a second. Just making sure all my settings are correct here before I officially dive in. Okay, so you guys are pumped. We're from all over the world. This is amazing. Okay, so fun. All right, with that said, you guys, I'm going to get this party started. If you guys are all ready for it, if you're ready to get started, message in the chat, say, let's get this party started. And that will be my official let's go anthem. All right. All the let's goes are going, let's go, let's do this. Whew. Okay, I'm getting my recording started. I'm gonna cut out my video and then I will officially begin. All right, here we go. Okay. Hey everybody, this is Russell Brunson. I want to officially welcome you to the Secrets Masterclass. I am so excited to have you guys here today. This is a huge joy and pleasure for me. Like I am really honored that you guys registered for this and you showed up. As I was mentioning a few minutes before we started the official recording and official class, we had over 18,350 people who registered this week to be here today. And right now live, we've got over 4,500 people live watching, which is a new record for me. And so I do not take that lightly. I do not take your attention lightly. I'm here to try to over deliver as much as possible. The biggest thing is if we're gonna have fun like this, I need your guys' attention. We're gonna be going for at least 2 hours, so make sure you blocked out 2 hours. That means text your spouse or your kids or whatever, be like, leave me alone for 2 hours. I got to focus. I'm learning all of the secrets right now. It's very, very important. So make sure you're focused. A couple of things, make sure that if you've got like Facebook open or Instagram, other things, like shut those things down and just focus. Pretend like we're here today and you're here on a private consultation. Okay, right now, companies pay me $100,000 per day to do consultations. So pretend like you just paid me 100 grand and you flew here to Boise, Idaho, you sit in front of me, and for 2 hours, I'm gonna be working with you. And if you treat it that way, I promise you'll get so much more out of this experience than those who are kind of hanging out, surfing on the line, doing TikToks, whatever you guys do in between. Like, I need you guys' focus. And if you give me that, I promise I will over deliver. I will do my best to give you all my energy, everything I've got to help get you guys to wherever you need to be. Obviously, right now, we're in this really weird economic time where there's a lot of fear and stress and anxiety. People aren't sure what to do or how to do it. I want you guys to understand, though, that right now, there are more opportunities than ever before. I mean, a good example is the fact that we put on this web class and we had over 18,000 people register, right? Ad costs across the board are down dramatically. Like, there's so much opportunity for you guys to start finding your people, to tell your message, to tell your story, to be able to sell the products and services you have. People are looking for connection. They're looking for you and your message. And so this Secrets Masterclass is going to help you to do that. Now, you guys saw the title of this presentation before you registered. And basically the hook on this, I'm going to kind of explain it. So far, as of today, we have over 787 people inside of Clickfunnels who have earned what we call a 2 Comma Club Award. You guys know what 2 Comma Club Award is? You know what 2 commas are? Let me know in the chat box over there. What is the 2 Comma Club Award? What does that mean that somebody achieved? I'm curious. Do you guys know this? Okay, yes, they're coming in. There are 2 commas in $1 million. Okay, so 787 people inside of ClickFunnels have made over $1 million inside of a funnel. This does not mean that they netted $1 million, it means they grossed $1 million. And so that's what we look at, is how much money they've actually processed inside of their company, inside of a funnel. And 787 have done over over $1 million so far. And so the big question I always get people is like, well, what do they know that I don't know? Like, what do I got to figure out? What do their funnels look like? I get an email every single day from my servers that show me, here are the top 20 funnels in ClickFunnels today. And every single day it shifts, every single day it changes. And I have a chance to look in real time, day by day, what's happening, what's working, what's not working. And so I have a really unique bird's eye view. And so because of that, I want to share with you guys some stuff that some things you may understand, some things may be counterintuitive, but I want you guys to understand that. So my goal from this presentation is I want to hand you the exact blueprint showing you what the top 1% of ClickFunnels users are doing differently that the other 99% are not. I'm going to give it to you guys today for free. Does that sound like fun? If you guys want the exact blueprint, let me know in the chat box. I want to know if you guys want, because I already know I can end today. I'm good. Okay. Oh yeah, you guys are going crazy. We got 4,800 people right now. This is amazing. All right. Okay, so we're going to jump in, and that's what I'm going to be covering today. I'm really, really excited. Now, for those who don't know what 2 Comma Club is, every single year at Funnel Hacking Live, we do an award show, and this is kind of like the Emmys or the Oscars of entrepreneurship, right? Like in every industry, they have an award show where you can win something except for entrepreneurship. And so we created this, and so right there on the left-hand side, that's me, and the right-hand side, that's my business partner, Todd Dickerson. And every year we have a chance to give all the ClickFunnels members who made over $1 million inside of a funnel a 2 Comma Club Award. I think for most people, this should be your goal. Like, this is what you should be striving towards, because 2 Comma Club, as much fun as like, oh, the money is, the more exciting is, what does that represent? How many people's lives have you changed with the products and the services you sell after you've made $1 million worth of revenue? Okay. And on top of this, we do 2 Comma Club. We've grown. There's now a 2 Comma Club X Award, meaning you made over $10 million, and a 2 Comma Club C Award, people made over $100 million. And so we have people from all around the world in every business, every industry you can dream of, who have hit the 2 Comma Club. I'm going to be sharing you guys what the top 1% know that you don't know yet. But after today, you're going to know exactly what it is. This is the 2 Comma Club X Award. These are people who made the $10 million. There's a whole bunch of these as well. And then, like I said, this last event, we did the 2 Comma Club C Award, which C is the Roman numeral for 100. And I can't believe there's members in our community that are hitting that inside their businesses now, which is so exciting. All right, so I'm going to keep going. I want to tell you guys a story really quick as we are still waiting for people to jump on. For those who don't know, this is one of my favorite stories from within our community. This is Jamie Cross. Some of you guys know Jamie. She spoke at Funnel Hacking Live 2 years ago. And Jamie is a normal person, just like me, just like you, just like everyone, who had a vision, had a dream. She's a mom. She's got an amazing family, a husband who's also a wrestler. So me and him actually had a chance to wrestle before, which was a lot of fun. But amazing family, amazing kids. And one day she had an idea for a business she wanted to create. And it was a business selling soap. And she felt inspired from God that she wanted to create this thing and serve women this way. But the problem is she didn't know how to make soap. So she had to go back and learn and go and get education degrees, all these things to make these amazing herbal soaps. And so she did that. And she started making soaps and lotions and all sorts of things. If you buy any of Jamie's products, they are literally amazing. Her products are awesome. So she created these amazing products. MIG is the name of her company, MIG Soaps. And she went out there and started trying to sell them, right? And so she was doing everything in her power. She was going to farmers markets, selling door to door, doing everything. And she had a business. She was making some money, but barely enough to keep their head above water. But she believed so much in her product and her service and her mission, and she was struggling, and she was trying to figure out, how can I grow this? How can I get this in the hands of more people? I've been called to change the lives of these customers. How do I actually do that? And she didn't know what to do. Okay. And so she was looking for different opportunities, different things like, how do I grow my company beyond what it is today? And that's when she ran into us. And so for all of us business owners right now, I want you to understand that there's always a gap from where you are today to where you want to be. Okay. You guys all aware of what your gap is? I'm sure most of you guys have seen that, right? Like, what's the gap? Like, you know where you are today, you know where you want to be, but there's this gap. And how do I get from here to over there? And sometimes it can be daunting. Like, I don't even know where to go or how to go, or how do I get to that other side? I can't just jump. I might fall on the cliff, right? So there's this gap. And so the gap, the big secret of how you get from where you are in your business to where you want to be, the big secret is this. You need what we call a funnel. Okay. And those of you guys who have been in my community for a long time, this is not a big aha. Those may be new to you. You might be like, what is a funnel? And we're going to talk more about that today so you understand. But a funnel is the thing that helps you to grow your company faster. Like, that's the big secret. That is the big aha. Okay. Now, Jamie, when she first came to us, I had a chance to meet her. Again, she was selling these things at farmer markets and door to door. She was having some success, but we showed her about funnels and how these concepts work. And from there, she built her own funnel. She launched it. And what's really, really cool is after she launched her very first funnel, within a year of her launching this funnel, she was on stage winning this TWelcome Club award. And what's actually crazy about this is it literally was 1 year to the day. She was at Funnel Hacking Live, and the next day it was award day at Funnel Hacking Live. We were handing out awards, and right before I stepped on stage, she texted me a picture of her merchant account, and she's like, I just passed $1 million. And I was like, are you kidding me? And so within like an hour later, she had a chance to come up on stage with her amazing husband, and they got this award. Okay. So that's the power of understanding these funnels, you guys, is it takes a business, any business, and ramps it up and grows it, helps you to scale and grow quickly. Okay. Our whole goal with Clickfunnels is how do we make people's businesses grow faster? Okay. And really quick, before we go too deep in this, there's a misconception a lot of people think is like, oh, Clickfunnels is going to get me rich. Clickfunnels is a business. I want you to understand, Clickfunnels is not a business opportunity. Okay. It never has been. It never will be. It is not a business opportunity. Okay. Clickfunnels is a tool that helps existing businesses to grow faster. Okay, Jamie had a business. She had soap. She used funnels to grow her company, to sell soap faster, to sell it online. So I wanted to kind of stress that ahead of time that this is not a business opportunity. I'm not going to teach you how to get rich quick. I'm going to teach you, if you have a business, this tool, these strategies, these secrets I'm going to share with you will help you to grow faster. So you've got to come with your own business. And then when you have that, when you're a business owner with a business, we can help scale it and grow it quicker. Okay, so what types of businesses do all these secret strategies work with? Okay, well, I've kind of broken it down. There's a lot of types of businesses. I tried to break it down. There's 4 core types of businesses that I've seen who've been successful inside ClickFunnels. The first are people selling physical products, okay? E-commerce physical products, same kind of things you might sell on Shopify or Amazon, things like that. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys some funnels here in a second to match that, but that's the first type of business. The second are people who are like authors, speakers, coaches, and consultants. They have tons of success on the ClickFunnels platform. Number 3 type of business is network and affiliate marketers. And then number 4 are business professionals and professional services and retail, those type of businesses. Okay. And we have TWelcome Club winners in every single one of these categories. So for example, this is Trey Llewellyn. Trey has killed it in e-commerce. And this is his TWelcome Club X funnel, selling physical products, selling flashlights. Okay. And I'll show you more detail about these funnels here in a minute, but I want you to see, like, if I'm selling physical products, yes, this message, I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is for you. Okay. Number 2 here, if you're selling, if you're an author, speaker, coach, consultant, these are the types of funnels work for you. This is Liz Benny. She's won multiple TWelcome Club awards as well, using funnels to grow her business as well. Next, this is Stephen Larson, who's network marketing. He's used this to win a TWelcome Club inside network marketing. And then the last one here is Anissa, who's a dentist. She's a dentist, and she builds dental funnels, and she drives patients and clients into her dental practice every single day, and works for these types of businesses as well: dentists, chiropractors, financial planners, restaurants, retail, like any type of service, retail location. These strategies work for as well. Okay. If you guys ever see, do you guys remember the commercial back in the day when the iPhone first came out, and it was like, oh, there's an app for that. Oh, there's an app for that. It's funny because I get people all the time who come to me and like, well, Russell, I'm in this kind of business. Will funnels work for me? And I always kind of smile and I think about this commercial, like, there's an app for that. Because the same thing is true. No matter what business you're in, there's always a funnel for that. I don't care what business you're in. If you're trying to generate leads or trying to sell a product, there's a funnel that will work for you. Okay. And that's what people understand a lot of times, that a lot of times they think, oh, my business is different, so I don't need a funnel. But the reality is, no matter what business you're in, there's always a funnel for that. Okay, that's what a core thing you guys need to understand as we go into this. Okay, we've applied these funnel strategies with all sorts of things. We applied it with my favorite cherry, which is Operation Underground Railroad. We've helped them raise over $2 million through funnels like this. So it works for nonprofits. We've got multiple nonprofits now who've won 2 Comic Club awards, which is pretty amazing. There's some pictures of us donating money to Operation Underground Railroad. Marcus Lemonis, who, if you guys watch the TV show The Prophet, we had a chance to work with him in Camping World, and we actually made a funnel for Camping World, giving away free rolls of dissolving toilet paper, which is kind of a story for another day, but it's really fun. In fact, Marcus, I said he has a TV show called The Prophet, and he brought me on the show one time to actually build out an entire sales funnel for Flex watches. And this is what the funnel looks like that we built out for them as well. Okay, so this is the whole e-commerce brand selling watches online, and there's funnels that work for them as well. Okay. I had a chance to show Tony Robbins. We built funnels for him in his books as well. So again, any type of business, you guys, from nonprofits to authors to physical products, like there's funnels that'll work for you. You just got to kind of look at what I'm talking about today through that lens, and it'll help you out a ton. Okay. And so now that's my goal today is why I'm here is to show this to you as well. So whatever business you're in, okay, everyone here is a different business. Okay. So whatever business you're in, I want to show you how to apply funnels and traffic and all these strategies to be able to help grow your company as well. Okay. All right. So today's webinar, we're going to be covering 3 different secrets. Okay. So secret number 1 is right here. It says we've uncovered a new secret funnel strategy that almost no one knows about that has the ability to grow your company faster than anything else you've ever experienced. Now the question is, how many of you guys have had a chance to read my .com secrets book, either the new version or the one in the past? Okay. All right. So a lot of what I'm talking about during secret number 1, it comes from the .com secrets book. Okay. So if you've read it before, it might be a review for you. If you're one of my funnel hackers, this first secret number 1 might be a review for you. I'm going to share with you guys the number 1 biggest secret from the .com secrets book today. It's going to show you guys the secret funnel strategy that when you understand it, it makes it so simple and so easy to start growing your company very, very quickly. Okay. So that's secret number 1. Secret number 2. Okay. Now, in this one, have you guys had a chance to read the Expert Seekers book? If you read the Expert Seekers book, let me know in the chat down below. Yes, and you guys read it. Cool. So secret number 2, this is the biggest thing we learned about when I was writing this, the Expert Secrets book. Okay. Now, as you guys know, I'm one of the co-founders of Clickfunnels. And as we were doing this, before I started writing this book, we looked behind the scenes of everybody's funnels. We literally looked at over 6.1 million different funnels. I looked at over 130,000 different split tests that our members have run. And from all of that, we learned some really, really interesting things. And I figured out the single biggest secret to selling more things inside of your funnel without driving any extra traffic. So secret number 2, I'm going to dive into that and show you guys what it is that you may be missing that actually gets your funnels to make money. Okay, there's obviously a big difference between having a funnel and having a funnel that makes money. And so we're going to talk about the differences between the two. Okay, so again, secret number 1, secret number 2, and secret number 3 comes from my new book, which is called Traffic Secrets. Okay, and how many of you guys have a chance to order Traffic Secrets? Hopefully, we've been in the middle of the book launch for the last few weeks. Yes, tons of you guys. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to get the right types of traffic, aka your dream customers, to find you online. So I'm going to show you guys the biggest secret from the Traffic Secrets book. Okay, so that's what we're covering today. The biggest secret from the .com Secrets book, the biggest secret from the Expert Secrets book, and the biggest secrets from the Traffic Secrets book. When you weave these 3 secrets together, this is the Secrets Masterclass. It's like the 80-20 rule. This is like the 20% that will give you 80% of the results. If you understand these 3 principles, these 3 secrets I'll be sharing with you guys today. So that's what we're diving into. Now I'm curious for you personally, because we've got 4,933 people on Zoom. We've got 665 watching on YouTube. So we've got over 5,000 people live. I'm curious because everyone here's here for a different reason. In fact, I ran a survey ahead of time before you guys show up to find out what you're most interested in. How many guys right now you are struggling with you need a funnel? Okay. That's number 1. Number 2 is, do you have a funnel but it's not converting? Number 2. And number 3 is you have a funnel but you need more traffic. Okay. So I want you guys to actually vote. Okay, so what we're gonna do is in the chat box, I want you to tell me if you're number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 1 means I need to get a funnel. I still don't have a funnel. I need to figure out this funnel thing. If you're number 2, I have a funnel but it's not converting, post to number 2. And if you're number 3, like I got a funnel, I just need more traffic, then let me know number 3. So are you number 1, a 2, or a 3? Let me know in the box, in the chat box. I want to see these things flying in. Are you 1, a 2, or 3? I got some people that are saying 1 + 2 + a little 3. Okay, all right, they're flying in right now. Holy moly. Okay. So we got all sorts. So the good thing is I'm going to cover all 3 of these things for you. But some of you guys, parts of these may be reviewed. If you already have a funnel that's killing it, you may already know number 1 or maybe number 2, And so with that said, I'm going to go through all 3 of them. Some may be reviewed for some of you guys who have been around a long time, and some of these are going to be brand new for you guys. But all 3 is you weave these things together for the secrets or what we're talking about for Secrets Masterclass. Okay. Whew. These, by the way, are the 3 secrets that we use to grow ClickFunnels so fast. the question I get every time I interview is, how in the world did you grow ClickFunnels so fast? And so I'm going to show you guys really quick behind the scenes before we dive in so you can understand. Okay, when we launched ClickFunnels, it was not like we had just taken on a $5 million worth of funding. It was literally me and a couple of guys in a little tiny office here with brainstorming, like, what should we create? How can we change the world? And at the time, we were building funnels for ourselves. And then that guy, Todd, with the hat on that's kind of waving at you guys backwards, he was like, what if we build software that makes this easy for people? And I was like, that would be awesome. There's no way that could happen. He's like, I can make it happen. And so Todd there started building, and he built the very first version of ClickFunnels. Todd's my co-founder and partner. But it all started in this little tiny room right here, us in front of a whiteboard trying to figure out what in the world could we create to try to change the world. Okay. Now, when we were doing this, at the same time, we were competing against two big software companies. One had just raised $38 million in funding. The other had $127.9 million in funding. Is that crazy? These guys had like that. They had so much money, like sitting in a bank account to go use to hire developers and programmers to buy traffic. We had nothing. Look, this is the office. Look how tiny it was. Like, it was that was the entire office, right? It was us, our credit cards, and some willpower. We went through, we said, okay, these are our competitors. We have to beat them. How are we going to do it? And we ended up going from zero to over $100 million in sales in just 3 years without taking on a penny of outside capital. And we did it by doing the 3 secrets I'm going to be showing you guys today during the Secret Masterclass. Okay. Now, recently we had some venture capitalists who came to me and were trying to say, like, Russell, how did you grow ClickFunnels? I want to understand it. We want to give you money so you can grow it faster. And so I showed him. I said, okay, well, this is how it works. We drive ads to ClickFunnels, and we buy ads, and people sign up for ClickFunnels. And he said, well, how much does it cost you to acquire a customer? And I can't remember what it was at the time. I said, it's about $100 to acquire a customer. And he got so excited because he's like, oh my gosh, if it's $100, means if I give you $50 million, it means we can get whatever, 500, whatever the number, 50,000 new customers coming in. And he was all excited to give us this money. I was like, no, you don't understand. I actually turned those ads off. And he was like, wait, what? He's like, that's a really good cost per acquisition. Like, it's a really good CPA. Like, why would you turn it off? I said, because I don't have 38 million or $127 million in the bank. Everything we spend comes out of my own pocket. So I have to be smarter. I have to do things differently. I said, if I did this all day, within a week or two, I'd be completely broke and our company would go bankrupt. I said, so we had to do things differently. So we had to practice what we preach. We build sales funnels software. That's what we do. I said, we're going to use funnels to replace funding. And so we came back to the drawing board and we did it this way. I showed him, I said, okay, this is how we do it. We buy ads. We drive those ads into a funnel. Somebody goes through the funnel. They buy the product or service in the funnel. And then afterwards, we acquire this customer. Then we introduce them to ClickFunnels. I showed him, I said, on average, we spend about $20 on Facebook ads to get somebody to buy my book. And when they go through the book funnel, on average, I'll make $40 from the funnel in the upsells and downsells. So I spend $20, I make $40. So I get a pocket $20 net profit. And then I get a customer who I then introduce into ClickFunnels. I said, because of this, we've been able to grow without taking out any funding because we drive ads to our funnels. Our funnels make us profitable. And then from there, we introduce people into ClickFunnels. Okay, is that making sense? A lot of you guys have probably went through this process. Okay, you probably recently went and bought one of my books, and now here we are today. And guess what? We're talking about ClickFunnels, right? And so we're going through this process. That's how we do things differently. Okay, and I remember after I showed him that process, he looked at me first and he didn't understand it. So I explained it a second time and a third time. And after the fourth time, he looked at me and said, if what you're saying is true, this will change business as we know it forever. I said, exactly. That's my mission. That's my message. That's what we're trying to help people understand. And so that's my message for you guys today. By the end of this masterclass, I want to change your business forever. And it happens by helping you guys understand a couple of these core principles. When you understand them, it gives you the ability, just like we did with ClickFunnels, to scale your companies quickly without having to have a whole bunch of cash, a whole bunch of capital, a whole bunch of venture-backed anything. You can do it by yourself. You can bootstrap it, and you can do it in a really smart and easy way. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. So secret 1, secret 2, secret 3, we're going to dive in. You guys ready for this? If you are ready for it, grab out a pad of paper, a pencil, whatever you need to take notes. As you can probably tell, I get excited, and the more excited I get, the faster I talk. So let's dive into this. So secret number 1, we've uncovered a new secret funnel strategy that almost nobody knows about that has the ability to grow your company faster than anything else you've ever experienced. Okay, for those of you guys who've been with me for a long time in my training, my funnel hackers, if you're one of my funnel hackers, I want you to message in the chat box, say, I'm a funnel hacker. Okay, my funnel hackers already know this principle I'm about to share with you guys. So for them, it's going to be review. For a lot of you guys, it's going to be brand new, and you're going to blow your mind. For my funnel hackers, all right, I see my funnel hackers are here. Thank you. Welcome, funnel hackers. Okay, this is a principle they understand already. I'm going to teach it to you guys as well because when you understand this, it'll open up everything for you. Okay, funnel hacking. So what is funnel hacking? The verb funnel hack is the process of strategically investigating the sales and marketing process of your competitors, which you can use to model and test within your own sales or marketing processes. I don't know who wrote that definition, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so for example, I just funnel hacked that guy's website yesterday and he had 2 upsells. Oh man, that landing page is sweet. I'm just going to quickly funnel hack it in Clickfunnels. Okay, so that's kind of what funnel hacking is. Let me explain a little deeper. Okay, and again, this is why a lot of people inside of our community call themselves funnel hackers. We got people with t-shirts, we got people with tattoos that say funnel hacker. Right? Okay, a funnel hacker is someone who understands this process. We have a big event every year called Funnel Hacking Live where we gather together, we hang out, we give away tons of swag and t-shirts. And anyway, so the funnel hacking is the community. Funnel hackers are our members because they understand this principle. Okay, so let me explain where this whole thing comes from. I learned this principle initially from Tony Robbins, and Tony said, if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who've already succeeded, right? It makes perfect sense when you think about it. Like, yeah, of course, I just got to find someone successful and I need to model them. And I started thinking back in my life about different things I've done that I was successful with. And all the way back when I was a kid, I thought back, the first thing I was successful with was wrestling. When I was a kid, I was not very good. There's a picture of little Russell. In fact, you look at the name tag close, it says Rusty Brunson. I was Rusty back then. So this is little Rusty Brunson when I was a little kid. And when I got started, I was not a good wrestler at all. You can ask my dad. I was probably one of the worst. Even my little brother would beat me all the time. And I started wrestling and I loved it. And eventually I remember I wanted to get better. So my dad and I would go to the state tournaments. We'd watch the people who'd win the state tournaments. And my dad would videotape and we'd see what they were doing. And then we go back home that summer and we watch it and we practice moves over and over and over and over again. And in a very short period of time, I went from being a really bad wrestler to becoming a really good wrestler. I ended up being a state champ. I ended up taking 2nd place in the country and being an All-American. And so for me, wrestling, I wasn't the kid with the most athletic ability, but I was really good at finding those who were successful and we modeled them. We modeled the moves, we modeled the workout, we modeled everything they were doing so we could be successful like them. The same thing is true in my business. When I got started in business, this is me. I was graduating from college. I did my degree. I barely had a 2.3 cumulative GPA, which is embarrassing. Don't tell my kids that, please. I had a really bad GPA. I struggled in school. I did not do very good. But when I was going to school, I saw these people making money online. I was like, I gotta figure this out. And I saw this guy named Armin Moore, and he had all these really cool software products. He had this one that was like e-cover generator, the sales letter generator. So when I created my very first product, I said, like, I'm going to create a software product like Armin did. And my very first product was this product called Zip Brander. For those of who have followed me for a long time, this was even before the Potato Guns DVD. So there's some history for people. But I saw how Armin did his. I said, okay, I see what he's doing. I'm going to model it. I'm not going to copy it. I'm going to model it, right? So he had a header graphic. I had a header graphic. He had a software box. I had a software box. He had a headline. I had a headline. He had a little testimonial block. I had a testimonial block. So I modeled the look and the feel and the layout and the price points of his funnels, and I launched Zip Brander. It was my very first product. It was a success out the gate. Okay, so that's what this whole thing is modeling. Now, every time I tell somebody that, I always get people like, well, I could do it. I can model someone, but I've got a better way to do it. I got a smarter way to do it. And they always have like their tweak on it. And I always smile when they tell me that. And I tell them this quote. I said, you can always tell who the pioneers are because they have arrows in their back and they're lying face down in the dirt. Okay. And you think about it because they always go out there with the new idea. And what happens is most entrepreneurs, usually they have a good idea. Usually they've got good intentions, but most of them will run out of money or time before they ever see their vision become a reality. And that's a tragedy, right? Because they're trying thing after thing after thing. They're getting all these arrows in their back and they end up dying before they ever get to the finish line. Okay. Now, when I first time I really got this, I was actually at an event. It was a big marketing event. And one of the keynote speakers was this guy named Porter Stansberry. And this is a picture of Porter right here. And I'm sitting in this event and I'm in the back of the room and he starts talking about their sales funnel. He didn't call it that time, but he was walking through like, here's the first thing we sell, and the upsell, and the downsell, and the price points. And he's showing the whole thing. And I'm in the back, like taking notes like a mile a minute as fast as I could. And I remember as he's talking, he was talking like, again, really, really fast and all excited. And all of a sudden he stopped. He said, you know what's interesting? He said, Stansberry Research is part of Agora Publishing. He's like, Agora does over $1 billion a year in sales. And when people see how much money we're making, the first thing they want to do is they say, how can I compete against these guys? And they'll come in and first thing is they try to undercut our costs, right? And they try to make it cheaper. But we know that doesn't work. And then they always run out of money. So they try to sell it a different way. They try all these different ways to beat us till eventually they go bankrupt and they lose. He said, don't you understand? It's like in Agora Publishing, it's like we have hundreds of copywriters, the best split testing people on the planet, the best funnel builders, the best everything. He's like, we have hundreds of millions of arrows in our backs from all the things we tested. He said, if you want to try to compete with Agora, you can't try to beat us. You have to model us. You have to copy us. And also I had the light bulb moment. I thought, why in the world I tried to reinvent the wheel? Why did I try thing after thing where I can like go to where let's say if I'm in Agora's market, I go to Agora and see what they're doing today and then just model that. That way I bypass all of the arrows that they got along their way. And I'm starting where they left off. Okay. And that's where this principle of funnel hacking comes in. Okay. So when I launched my very first supplement company, this is probably 7 or 8 years ago, I didn't know much about supplements. I never launched the supplement funnel. I just had an idea. I thought it'd be fun. And so I went out there, we created this whole product line of supplements to help people with diabetic neuropathy. Okay. And so I went out there and we went through this funnel hacking process. So the first step when you're funnel hacking someone is you have to find someone who's already successful to funnel hack. Okay. So when I went out there, I said, okay, who else is already selling supplements for people with diabetic neuropathy? I did some research and I found this company right here. And I remember looking at this company and I was like, this is like one of the ugliest pages I've ever seen in my entire life. And I did some research and I found out at the time they were making somewhere like around 100 grand a month. I was like, okay, they've already figured this out. For some reason, the people in this market respond to that. So I'm gonna model them. Okay, I'm gonna funnel hack them. I'm gonna model it. So then I created my very first version of my supplement funnel. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Now notice a couple things. Number one, I didn't copy. This is one of the big mistakes people make. It's like, oh, I'm just going to copy. I'm like, no, that's unethical. It's immoral, and it's not going to help you. Okay. By funnel hacking, I'm talking about modeling. I'm modeling the look and the feel and the layout and the price points and the things that they've proven. But notice, like, I'm like, hey, they have a logo in the top left-hand corner. I'm going to have a logo. They got a phone number. I'm going to have a phone number. They have a headline. I'm going to have a headline. They have a picture of the product. I have a picture of my product. So I'm all the look and the feel and the layout. And I launched this, and overnight, this little company started doing really well. We were selling about $20,000 a month in supplement sales with our first funnel. I was like, that's pretty cool, but I want to see like, how can I grow this? Like, what else are they doing? And so I did something that every good funnel hacker, every good entrepreneur has to become good at doing. I said, I want to see behind the scenes of what they're doing behind this. So I pulled out my wallet and I did what every good entrepreneur has to become good at doing, and I bought their product. Okay, so I went there, I bought the product, and unfortunately for me and for them, there was nothing on the next page. It just took me a thank you page, and I was like, okay, I didn't learn that much. And they weren't doing anything right. So I went back and I started doing some more research, and eventually I found this company right here. And I did, one of my friends told me about them, and they were doing at the time about $3 million a month selling their supplements. So I'm like, okay, these guys know exactly what they're doing. I'm gonna model them, right? So I came back here. I said, okay, what are they doing? So I went to the page, and it looked different than other pages I'd seen before. There's a video, add to cart button. I clicked on it, took me an order form. On the order form, they had like 1, 3, or 4 bottles. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And then again, I did what every good entrepreneur has to become good at doing. I pulled my wallet out of my pocket and I bought their product. So I bought their product, and then what happens, it showed me behind the scenes of their funnel. What else are they doing? Okay. So after I bought the product, the first upsell was 6 more bottles of the exact same thing I just purchased. I remember looking at that thinking, this is insane. Why would they have done that? Like, they think I'm a drug addict? I just bought 4 bottles like 2 seconds ago. Why did they offer me 6 more bottles? I'm thinking, oh, they're crazy. I'm gonna do something way different. And then I thought, you know what? Maybe, just maybe they've got some arrows in their back. Maybe they've tested this before. I'm just gonna try it out. Just test it. See if they know something that I don't know. So I decided to keep going through the process, and eventually I went through, and this is what their funnel looked like. Okay, those 5 pages at the time were making about $3 million a month. So what I did is said, okay, this is the business plan. This is what I need to create. I need to have an offer. These are the price points. This is the layout. This is the how it all works. So I went out and I mapped out. I said, okay, this is my business plan. I sketched out what it needed to look like. Okay, and I just sketched it out on a whiteboard. It's okay. This is what I need to create. Went back to my team. I said, okay, we need to create this. Okay, so we went inside of Clickfunnels and started building it. So this became our first page. And someone clicked on the order button, took them to our order form, which again had 1, 3, or 4 bottles, just like they had. And when someone bought that, took an upsell, we sold 6 more bottles of the exact same thing, and then went through the rest of it and sold the other products in our product line. Okay, so the look and the feel and the layout. We took this funnel, we launched it, and went from making $20,000 a month to almost $20,000 per day. Okay, really quick, I want to pause before I kind of go on and say that by doing this does not mean you're going to make that kind of money. We had a product, we had traffic, we had so many good things, but our ability to grow the company when we shifted from having a static page to a funnel was dramatic. Okay, it gave us the ability to spend more money on advertising, gave us the ability to do all sorts of things. And the coolest thing about this is we were able to do this entire thing, and our total investment to learn all this, to get all of the market research, all the data, was about $100. I just had to go and buy their product. And by seeing that, I saw where they were at today. I saw where all the arrows they got in their back and what they came out with, what was working today, and we just started from there. And we were able to bypass 10 years worth of trial and error. Okay, you guys getting this? Now, the first time I showed this to somebody was actually my friends were launching a new company called Organifi, and it was a green drink. And they said, hey, Russell, you got supplements. Do you want to come help us with that? I said, sure, I'd love to. And so I went through and I took them through this funnel hacking process. I showed them my funnel, I showed them other funnels, and then I helped them to build out their funnel. I want you to hear in their own words what happened from this process. This is a video from Jamel, and it may be a little choppy because we're streaming to literally 5,000 people right now, but I want you guys to listen to the words because it's so powerful when you get the aha that he had as well. So real quick backstory, I had a chance to go out and spend a little while with these guys in their company, and they were about to launch a new supplement. And
and they're like, hey, look at our funnel, what should we do? And I was like, just copy mine. It works really, really good. So I'd love for you to kind of talk about what happened when you guys did your funnel and then some of the results that have happened since then.
Yeah, I'd like to re-emphasize his point about just cloning and copying and modeling what works. So we are a digital product company. We have information products, coaching products, and we were doing about $1 million a year. And I manage all the sales funnels and sales optimization. And we were going to come out with a physical product line. And we're like, who's done this before? Who's been really successful? We reached out to Russell. He helped us model exactly NerdSell. Actually, it's funny because I'm looking at what you modeled, and I had the exact same reaction. The first upsell that we have in place is more of the same thing that they just bought. And we were like, well, that doesn't make any sense. So we sold them a bottle of our new product called Organifi. Our first one-time offer was 3 more bottles after they already bought that. And the take rate was like 20 or 30%. Then we thought, Russell actually mentioned, we should implement subscription on everything. So we had 3 options. We modeled exactly Russell's first sales page. 1 bottle, 3 bottles, 4 bottles, modeled his pricing, 47, 129, 149, exactly the same. Sorry for stealing everything, but it works.
I love it. Still away.
Yeah. And then once we implemented all the pieces, in actually like a week, which is crazy, we matched his results. We're doing, am I allowed to say the numbers or? Yeah.
I hope so. I want to hear them.
Yeah.
Who wants to hear his numbers?
Yeah.
I want to hear his numbers. Let's hear them.
So the first day that we opened up the gates, we did 12,000 in sales. The second day we did 34,000. The third day we did 36,000. And that was just, opening the gates. And every single day after that, we've done around 15 to 20,000 because of the way that the funnels are structured. So it's really exciting. And we owe a lot to Russell. I mean, he came out, he helped us with our funnels. He broke down everything we were doing wrong, everything we were doing right, and showed exactly what they did. And we just copied it, and it works. So
that's awesome. Give him a round of applause.
So thank you, Russell. Yeah.
All right, you guys getting this? So the question people always ask me is, well, Russell, where do I find a good funnel that I can hack, that I can model, right? You don't want to go funnel hack someone that's broke. There's a lot of ways to do that. One of the easiest ways is look at people that are spending a lot of money. If you see their ads all the time, my guess is either they're going to go broke really quick or they're profitable, right? I'm always looking for what's happening. I'm clicking on tons of people's funnels. But the good news for you is I funnel hacked in the last few years. I would say pretty close to 1,000 plus different funnels. I'm obsessed with it. And I've broken down that basically all funnels fall into 4 different categories. Either they're funnels that are lead funnels, they're unboxing funnels, lead funnels, unboxing, and presentation, or phone funnels. Now inside of lead funnels, they're usually one of these 3. They're a lead squeeze funnel, a survey funnel, or summit funnel. If they're an unboxing funnel, either it's a book funnel, a cart funnel is for physical products, or a challenge funnel. If it's a presentation funnel, it's a video sales letter funnel, a webinar funnel, or a product launch funnel. And if it's a phone funnel, it's an application funnel. Okay, so it's usually one of these 10 types of funnels. I would say probably 98, 99% of all funnels fall into one of these categories. So that's the good news, is that you don't have to always reinvent the wheel. Maybe there's some magic thing, almost every funnel is one of these 10. I would say for the majority, it's one of 4 or 5. And so what's cool about this is as you go through the .com Secrets book specifically, as I break down each of these funnels, I show page by page, step by step, everything, how they work, what they say, how it all works in excruciating detail. Okay, but this is kind of how they look. So this is a lead funnel. Okay, lead funnel looks like this. There's a headline, there's a landing page and thank you page. So for example, lead funnel might look like this. Okay, and the goal of it is to generate leads. I'm gonna go through this kind of fast, but I just want you to see really quickly what they each look like. This is a survey funnel. Somebody comes in, you ask them a survey question, you take them through a process, and from there you take them to different landing pages based on what they told you. That's a survey funnel. Next is a summit funnel, where you do a live summit. You guys have probably seen these before. We do them all the time. There's a summit funnel, the special offer, and then you have these summit pages where people are fulfilling on the actual live summit that's happening. Okay, so those are 3 types of lead funnels. Almost all lead funnels fall into one of those 3 categories. Next, move to our unboxing funnels. This is the next tier of funnels. And the very first type of unboxing funnel is a book funnel. Okay, my guess is most of you guys here probably saw one of my book funnels, either the .com Secrets, Expert Secrets, or Traffic Secrets one, right? And so the book funnels look like this, right? This is the structure of almost every successful book funnel that actually works out there. Okay, the next is the cart funnel. If you're selling physical products, like Jamie was selling soap, she used a cart funnel. Trey was selling flashlights, he used a cart funnel. So physical products fit into a cart funnel. This is what a cart funnel traditionally looks like. Okay, it's these pages, these steps. So I'm already funnel hacked these things for you guys to make this process so simple so you don't have to spend all the time and energy and money that I have. Okay, next is a challenge funnel. And challenge funnel, again, almost all successful challenge funnels look like this. You see these all the time in the weight loss industry, the business industry, things like that. But this is what the structure of a challenge funnel looks like. Okay, next tier of funnels are presentation funnels. The first is a sales letter funnel. Okay, so video sales letter funnels look kind of like this. There's the structure of almost every successful video sales letter funnel online. Next is a webinar funnel. Okay, you guys went through a webinar funnel to be here today. So you guys have seen this one in live action. There's a webinar funnel. In fact, you're in the middle of it right now. You're in the middle of the presentation. It's like step 3 of the webinar funnel, right? And the next is the product launch funnel. Okay, if you follow Jeff Walker and his community, they're big on the product launch funnels. And that's the structure and the layout of a product launch funnel. And the last one here are phone funnels. We're trying to get application leads, people where they fill out a full application to become a lead. This is what a phone funnel looks like. Okay, so these 10 funnels, I've completely funnel hacked them for you over and over and over again. So you don't have to go and like spend tons of money like I did in the past. You can come and say, okay, I know that I need a webinar funnel. I know that I need more leads. I know that I'm selling a physical product. And then we can tell you like, this is the funnel you need. Okay, it's almost always, I say 99.9% one of those 10 funnels. And all of them we talk about deep inside .com Secrets. Okay, so after you know what the funnel is, back in the day, the hard way, like the first time we built Neurocell, we had to do it a little differently. Okay, what we had to do back then is because we didn't have Clickfunnels, a tool like that, we had to do these things by hand. I want to walk you through the process, what it took to build a funnel back in the day. That way you guys can respect how simple we made it for you guys today. So back in the day, the first thing we had to do is we had to design the funnel layout. Like what's page 1, page 2, page 3, right? That was the first step. Then after that, we had to get somebody to write the actual copy, the sales letter, all the words and all the different pages. Then after that, we had to get a designer to design all the pages. Then we had to get a website designer to take the designs and slice them up and get them on the internet. Then we hired a programmer to go and connect the shopping cart to the pages and the order forms and the one-click upsells. And then somebody do analytics to look at all the stats on every single page. So my upfront cost to build a single funnel, in fact, the Neurocell funnel, when I built it, my upfront hard costs were $29,000 to build this funnel. But the thing that was even more frustrating to me outside just the costs is we literally had ordered the supplement. It was sitting in a warehouse for 2 months, 8 weeks. It was sitting there while we were waiting, trying to figure out how to build this funnel. Okay, it was expensive. It took a lot of time, a lot of energy to build on these funnels, which is why most people didn't do this. I've been doing this now. This is my 17th year in this business. We did it for a decade, more than a decade before Clickfunnels came out, and every single funnel had to go through this process. It was slow and it was expensive and it was hard. But the good news for you guys today, because you're here, there's a new way, there's a better way, and it's by using a tool called Clickfunnels. I'm going to show you guys here a little later in the presentation. We're actually going to build a funnel together, and we'll build the entire funnel in less than 10 minutes. How many of you guys want to see that actually happen? It'll be like a magic trick. In fact, I'm going to build Tony Robbins' funnel with you. Who wants to see me actually build Tony Robbins' funnel? Oh, yeah, you guys want to see it? Cool. You guys will see how fun and how easy it is. It's like my favorite. Anyway, it's so much fun. You guys will love it. All right. Okay, so that's secret number 1, funnel hacking. Okay, so you guys have now seen the process. The way that we speed up this process is instead of trying to like guess on something, we figure out what is the funnel I need. It's one of these 10 every single time. We funnel hack tons of them. We know exactly what the structure, the layout, the look, the feel, like all the things are. You just got to figure out which type of funnel do you need today, and then go look at that, and you've already have the structure done. It's so simple. It's so much easier. And if you don't know, like I'm not sure, I would highly recommend going deep in the .com Secrets book. It walks you through all 10 and helps you kind of navigate which one you need first, second, and third. Okay, let's move on now to secret number 2. Secret number 2. So, like I said before, we looked behind the scenes of over 6.1 million funnels and over 130,000 split tests run by our members. And we figured out that the single biggest secret to selling more inside your funnels without driving any traffic is, survey says, what do you guys think? Let me know in the question box. What do you think the biggest thing is? What's the difference between having a funnel and having a funnel that actually makes money? I'm curious what you guys' guess is right now. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, by the way. I thought it was going to be something different. The biggest difference between having a funnel and having a funnel that actually makes money, right? Because you can follow the .com Secrets process, you can funnel hack them, you get the whole structure, structurally the funnel's perfect, but why is it not making any money? What did I do wrong, right? Happens all the time. So the biggest difference between having a funnel and having a funnel that actually makes money. Okay, now what's interesting, this is what it was not. It was not the type of funnel that you used, okay? That's my first thing. It's like, oh, well, maybe it's a webinar funnel. Maybe it had nothing to do with the type of funnel you used. Number 2, had nothing to do with how good your design was. A lot of people think like, oh, he's got a better design than me. I can never be successful because their design's so good. If you looked at the top 20, like I said, every day I get email with the top 20 funnels and Clickfunnels. If you saw how ugly most of the best funnels are, you would cry. You'd be like, there's no way. Like it would shock you. Okay. So it was not what your design looked like or even what you were selling. Okay. So it's not the type of funnel, your design, or what you're selling. Okay. The biggest difference between having a funnel and having a funnel that actually makes money, it was your ability to communicate your story with the people who actually entered into your funnels. That's the big secret. Okay. When somebody's on Facebook and they're scrolling through the feed, can you grab their attention? Can you tell them a story in a way that makes them want to click on your ad? When they come to your landing page, can you get their attention? Can you tell them a story in a way that makes them want to give you their email address? When they come to your sales page, you got a product there. Are you able to tell your story and communicate it in a way that gets people to want to give you money? right? And the same thing's on the upsell page and the thank you page. Like your ability to communicate your story with these people is the key to you actually making money inside your funnel. Okay. This is the difference between the art and the science. .com secrets and funnel building is the science, it's the structure, but the art is your message, it's your story, it's how you get people to move through the funnel. That is the big secret. How do you communicate your story? Some people call it copywriting, some people call it story selling. It doesn't really matter, but it's your ability to communicate and to move somebody from page 1 to page 2 to page 3. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, someone says, does that mean copy? Yes, it's copy. It's all these things. It's your ability to tell stories. Okay. Now we're talking about story because a lot of people get this wrong. Okay. So think about the product or the service you're selling. I want you to get an image in your head. This is the product that I sell. Okay. For Jamie, it was her soap. For Trey, it was flashlights. For me, it's funnels. For you, it could be whatever it is. Like, what's the thing that you sell? I want you to go back in time to when it was you first discovered it. When you had that big aha where you're like, oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. I want my living, I want my career to be me selling this idea, this concept, this product, this service, whatever it is for you, right? You have some emotional reaction. You're like, this is amazing. Do you guys remember that? Sometimes you have to go back in time to remember that. But do you remember the emotion? The emotion you felt when you were like, I still remember to this day when I figured out the whole funnel thing. Okay, so I'm not going to tell the whole story, but some of you guys have heard my potato gun story. Like when I had my potato gun and it failed and we started adding upsells and downsells and all of a sudden it worked. Like I remember that emotion of like, oh my gosh, I figured out a secret that nobody knows, right? It changed everything for me. Okay, so I had that emotional thing. And then what happens is after we had the emotional aha, then we like, we had this epiphany and we started on this journey of like, this is amazing. I want more. I want to learn more about this. And then we start doing the worst thing that us marketers could do. We start geeking out and we start studying, start learning, and we get very logical. We figure out all the logic behind why this product or this service is the best. What are the features? Like why is it the groundbreaking and revolutionary? All these things that we get, right? So we have all this logic, and then what happens is we go to sell it, and we have our whole list of technobabble, all the technical terms about why our product's the best. We go to our page or our ad or our emails, and we start splurting out this technobabble, like we're the highest ranked company in the world. You know, we got these 13 different chemicals in our product. And we start talking all this technobabble and spewing it out. And literally, technobabble is the #1 killer of sales. One of my friends, Kim Clavier, she wrote a book called "If Your Product's So Good, Why Is Nobody Buying It?" And her response was that technobabble is the biggest killer of sales. Yet this is how almost every single one of the people whose funnels are not working is how they're selling inside those funnels. So our job is to kill the technobabble and go back and remember what is the emotional story. We call these epiphany bridge story. What was the emotional story that you had that made you excited about the product or the service that you sell? Okay, that's the story that gets somebody to move. Okay, it's not you spewing out the technical reasons about why you're the best. It's you telling the story about why you changed your life because of it, right? And so what you do is you got to start getting good at using these stories, and the stories we pull someone from the ad to the landing page, from the landing page to the sales page, from the sales page to the upsell page to your next funnel. Like these stories are what weaves somebody and moves them from page 1 to page 2 to page 3 to page 4. That's how you move someone to your funnel. Does that make sense? Okay, so your stories are the key, you guys. The better you become at telling your story, the more successful you're going to be inside your funnel. Okay. Now I want to show you guys, for example, I had a chance to actually build a funnel with Tony inside of ClickFunnels. Excuse me. Like I told you, I'm going to show you guys his actual funnel here in a second. But when I was showing him, initially he was like, hey, yeah, make me a funnel. Like I want to see it. And I said, well, I need you in the funnel. He's like, why? Like, can you just sell it? Like here, we have a list of all the stuff. Like, why this book's awesome. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, if you're going to sell your book, people want to hear you tell the story about why you created it. What was the epiphany bridge story about why you created this? I said, I need some of your time to be able to capture the story. And so it was really hard. We ended up getting an hour of his time blocked out to film him and be able to capture his story. Okay. So with Tony's, I went back and said, okay, here, Tony, here's the 10 different types of funnels. And it was like, what are you selling? Right. It's a book. So I said, okay, this is simple. Okay. I'm selling a book. Therefore I'm going to use a book funnel. Book funnels look like this. Okay. So Tony, this is what a book funnel looks like. I need a video for each of these pages. So we had a time where Tony came into a hotel room. We had about an hour. We sat down and I had a chance to interview him to get him to tell his story. And so cool, we caught behind the scenes footage of it. So there's Tony, and we're interviewing him. I basically said, okay, tell me the story about why you wrote this book. I'm curious. Okay, and when he told me the story about why he was passionate, why he was excited, he told the epiphany bridge story about why he created this thing. Right, so that was number 1. And then I said, okay, for the upsell, why did you create that? Tell me the story. And he told me the story about that. And then number 3, I said, what's the story for the first one? So then we took that, and we plugged the story about why he wrote the book here, the story about his first upsell, and the story, and we plugged those into the funnel. Okay, so that's kind of the product. Does that make sense, you guys? So it's the story inside the funnel that gets somebody to move from page 1 to page 2 to page 3. So we took Tony's things and we took these and we plugged them into ClickFunnels. Now, in the past, what we would have had to do, before ClickFunnels, I had to go and I had to hire a designer and a webmaster, a programmer, an analytics person, and spent next 2 months of my life building out a funnel step by step and custom coding everything. It would take forever. That's what we used to have to do. But today, you guys are all lucky. We're lucky because we can use a tool like ClickFunnels. We can do the entire thing in less than 10 minutes. Okay. And so how many of you guys, real quick, how many of you guys have heard of ClickFunnels before? You've actually used ClickFunnels. If you've used it or heard of it, in the box, say yes. I want to hear if you're a ClickFunnels member. Yes, yes, yes. If you're not, if you're like, I don't know what ClickFunnels is, or I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it is. I've never used it, or maybe I used it, but I left for some reason. Then say no. I want to hear the no's as well. Who are my yeses and my no's? You got lots of yeses, lots of no's. People never heard of it. People have heard of it, but they don't know what it is. Someone bought it and they canceled. Someone's like, yes, yes, yes. So, okay, all over the place, okay? So really quick, obviously I can tell I'm blue in the face that ClickFunnels is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I don't want to just, you hear my own word for it. So really quick, before I show you the demo, me actually building out Tony's funnel, I want to show you guys a really quick video from my man, Garrett J. White. Garrett is someone who's been in this business for a long time. He's tried a lot of tools. I want you to hear in his own words how ClickFunnels changed him and his business.
Hello, my name is Garrett J. White, the Master Coach Mentor and founder of Wake Up Warrior Academy. And I will tell you this right now. We have tested with platforms. We have tested everything. I have attempted for the past 6 years to use every available software tool I could find that made it simpler for me to share my message. And it started with WordPress, and then it went plugins, and then Optimized Press, and then we went to Kajabi, and then we went to Lead Pages. And these are all wonderful. Know the owners of these guys are fantastic. The software tools were amazing. When ClickFunnels came out, I was like, dude, I cannot handle another software tool. I don't give a shit. We're just gonna manage our stuff between Lead Pages and Kajabi. And then my friend said, just test it, just try it out. And I went to ClickFunnels, and no bullshit. Like, every software increment over the last 5 years has been not a quantum shift in what you can do with the tool to get your message out to the marketplace. They've been incremental. So like there's been a move from Kajabi to Lead Pages, or from Optimized Press to Kajabi, and they were these segmented steps that had slight improvements that made it easier. ClickFunnels, though, came out of nowhere. They took the marketplace by storm, just like Apple did when they first launched the iPhone. It was not a linear move anymore. It was a quantum move in improvement that'll open up a gap to allow people just like you watching this, people just like you and me, who are not technically savvy. We weren't born in the matrix, and we didn't have a chip implanted in our heads. We're not engineers or computer science majors, and we don't understand that stuff inherently. ClickFunnels gave you, my friend, an opportunity to cut and decrease the time of stress and anxiety and suffering behind a keyboard. Trust me, the days you want to just pound vodka and throw your Mac out the window because you can't figure shit out, ClickFunnels has brought it to a place that it is a quantum leap in opportunity, which allows you, just like the iPhone, to not only look smarter, but to feel smarter, and ultimately to only deal with the stuff that matters, which is getting your message about your product and your program and service out to the marketplace.
How many of you guys think that ClickFunnels is the most amazing customer support?
If you're spending all the time in suicide watch and having to check yourself into a hospital, and honestly trying to deal with everything else that's come out before it. So I not only fully endorse ClickFunnels, it's the only software tool that we use. When it comes to our funnels online across all 4 of my businesses, we're not going anywhere else. Love Russell, love this event. This event married up to that software tool. You are a dumbass if you don't come, and that's okay. There's plenty of dumbasses on the planet. Just don't let it be you.
All right, you guys see how this works? Okay, so if you're excited, I want to show you guys behind the scenes of me actually building out Tony's funnel inside of ClickFunnels. You guys want to see that? If you want to see it, let me know, and I will queue it up, and you guys can see how it works. Literally, we went to Tony, we filmed the videos, we put the videos on YouTube, and then from there, we were able to build this funnel out very, 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 very quickly. Okay, all right, you guys want to see it? Oh man, they're flying in. This happens, you have 5,000 people all yelling yes at you at the same time. All right, here we go. Let me show you guys behind the scenes of Tony's funnel and how we set it all up, how we put it together.
Okay, so here I am inside of ClickFunnels. I'm so excited to show you guys exactly how it works, how simple and easy it is for people like me and you to actually build our own sales funnels here inside of ClickFunnels. Now for this example, I'm actually gonna build out Tony Robbins' sales funnel for his book, Money Master the Game. Now here on the left-hand side, I actually have YouTube open up so you can see, basically I recorded these videos of Tony and we upload them to YouTube. So it's nothing fancy, we just took them, uploaded them to YouTube, and all 4 videos to upsell his book, The Ultimate Edge, the Love and Relationships program, and also his coaching program are now here inside of YouTube. Now over here on the right hand side, this is actually inside of ClickFunnels. Now if you look here on the left hand side, these are each of the pages inside of Tony's funnel. This is the first page, which is gonna be selling Money Master the Game. This then is the upsell page, selling the Ultimate Edge. This is the second upsell page, selling the Ultimate Relationship. And then this is the last page where we're actually gonna be selling his high-end coaching program. Now if we have these out of order, the nicest thing about ClickFunnels is you can grab it and you can literally drag and drop and just move things around that fast. And that fast, the entire funnel is updated and all the internal linking will instantly work. So you don't have to have any tech people, there's no complication. You just grab, drag and drop, move things around, and that quick everything's updated. Now for this example, I'm just gonna come up here to the Money the Master of the Game page. I'm gonna come down here to the edit page. I click on that button and it's gonna take me inside the ClickFunnels editor. This is the part I'm most excited to show you about because this is what makes ClickFunnels so powerful. The fact that I don't have to have a programmer or technical person to do this. I can literally do this. Now I come up here and the first thing I do is I can edit the title. So this is very simple. Free copy now. What makes ClickFunnels different than any other page editor in the world is that literally if I want to move something, I can click on it, I can drag and I can drop it, and that fast it moves. Isn't that awesome? Now, not only can I move things around, the second thing I do is every time I click on something, there's a little plus button. If I click on that, ClickFunnels opens up a whole bunch of different elements I can put in here. I can put in credit card forms, I can put in Apple or Android Pay, I can put in new headlines, images, all sorts of different things right here. I can put in audio players, sign up forms, countdown clocks, icons, dividers, pricing tables, social sharing, all these different elements you can literally add just by clicking on a button. So right here, for example, I'm gonna add a progress bar. I click on progress bar, and that fast adds a progress bar here inside of ClickFunnels. Now if I want it, if I don't like it here, I can go and I can drag and I can drop it, I can move it over here. If I want to edit, I click right here on the little gear icon and it gives me a bunch of cool things I can do to edit. Like for example, I can change the color if I want, I can move it, I can change different themes, so I can make animated stripes if I want. I can also come here and I can change the width. Let's say I want it to be at 30%, or no, I actually want it to be 90%. But just simple, like anybody can do this. You literally just pushing some buttons, dragging and dropping and moving things around. Next thing I'm gonna show you, I can click right here. I can add a countdown clock if I want. I scroll down to all the different elements, find one that says countdown clock, and that quick I can throw a countdown clock. Now just add this countdown clock, but as you can see, it's kind of dark, it's black. So I'm gonna click right here and click on themes, and there's a whole bunch of different designs I can make for my countdown clock. So I'm gonna scroll down to one that I like. I click a button and boom, that fast we now have a countdown clock. And again, if I don't like it here, I can go and I can drag it, I can move it over here if I want, or if I just decide I don't like countdown clock, I can delete that as well. And that's how simple it is to build anything you want here inside of ClickFunnels. Now for this example, I'm gonna come back here. This is the video that we made with Tony to be able to sell this product. So I'm gonna come up here to the URL, I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna click here on the video, I come over here and I delete the video that's already in there. I'm gonna just paste that video link right here, and I'm gonna click on the save button. Now when I do that, check this out. I'm gonna preview the page, and when I do, you are gonna see Tony Robbins selling Tony's product.
Hi, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, I'm here today to offer you a unique opportunity, and that is...
Isn't that awesome? That quick, I have an amazing page of Tony Robbins selling his actual product. Now if I come back here again, if I want, I can add a picture of the book. If I click on the plus button right here, I click on image, which adds a little image here. Then I can click on the gear, and I can upload an image. So I'm gonna go right here, and I found a picture of Tony Robbins' book cover. I click on that right here. It uploads the image almost instantly. I click on it here, and there you go. Now I got a picture of Tony's book right there on the page. And if I come down here, let's say in the template I don't like something, I can move things around. I can grab Carl icon, I can move him above Ray Dalio, or if I decide, no, I want Carl on the bottom, I can drag and drop, move things around. But that's simple, you guys. And there's no way to mess these pages up. That's the best part. You don't have to have a programmer or designer to move things or ask them to do things. You can come in here and just very quickly and very easily make pages that are proven to convert. Then I can save the button right here. If I want, I can check out, see what it's gonna look like when somebody's on their phone, and I can see this is what it's gonna look like mobilely. And if I want, I can hide certain things. Let's say on mobile, I don't want to show this picture right here. I click on settings, I can click on desktop only, and it disappears now on mobile, and it only shows up on the desktop. So it's really simple to make this look exactly how you want it to look on your phone as well as on the desktop. Okay, now I'm going to exit this page here. Now the very first page here inside the funnel is done. Now how long did it take me? 3 or 4 minutes of literally dragging and dropping and copying and pasting. That's all it takes to make amazing pages here inside of ClickFunnels. Now the first page is done, I'm going to move on to the second page. Second page is the Ultimate Edge. Now on this page, what's amazing is I'm going to actually do what we call a one-click upsell. So I'm going to edit this page right here. And the product people are buying are the Ultimate Edge. So I'm gonna come right here, I'm actually gonna click over here, and I'm gonna grab this second video. This is a video of Tony upselling the Ultimate Edge. I click right here, I delete the old video. I'm going to paste the new video in. If I want, I can go and I can click right here and I can add an image of the actual product to make it look really, really cool. So I click on the image. I'm going to upload an image. Upload the picture of the Ultimate Edge, and in a few seconds that will be uploaded to ClickFunnels. And that quick, we got the picture of the product. Now I want to actually have the video of Tony up top because he is such a good salesperson. I want to make sure it's the first thing they see. So I can literally just grab this. I can drag and drop it wherever I want it to be. The headline's kind of big, so if I want, I can just shrink it down as well. Now I save the page. I click on preview.
Hey, thanks a lot for taking the time to fill this out. And this book is on its way.
And there you go. Now there's Tony talking about his book and pitching the Ultimate Edge upsell. And the coolest thing is when somebody comes and they order this, they just have to click on this upgrade my order now. And because they put in their credit card back here on page number 1, they don't have to put their credit card in again. This is what we call a one-click upsell. I click on that button and instantly their credit card is charged. And that is one of the secrets behind why funnels are so amazing. Now I'm not going to go through and edit every single one of these pages with you, but you can see how simple and how easy it is. I just go click on this page, I change the text, I move things around, I copy and paste, I add my videos, add my images, and that fast, these pages become your pages. Pages that are customized and designed to actually sell your products and your services. And that's how simple and how easy it is to use ClickFunnels.
All right, what do you guys think? Is that pretty awesome? How many of you guys are excited now? You're like, oh my gosh, I could actually do that. That's not as complicated as I thought it was gonna be. I've had some people who like created a ClickFunnels account, they kept it for like a month, they canceled, and and then I show them, I'm like, let me just show you. And I log in for them. I'm like, I click a couple buttons, they're like, oh, that's really easy. I just want to do that. I'm like, yeah, like just do it. Like how else do I get you just to do it? It's so simple and so easy and so fun. Like it literally is so much fun. If you guys knew, anyway, I love it, obviously. But that's how it is. That's how you build funnels. Okay. Now I got one more message from Garrett White. Some of you guys are sitting here saying like, Russell, that's awesome, but I'm not Tony Robbins. I can't pitch my stuff, or I'm not Russell Brunson. I'm not blah, 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 fill in the blank with whatever excuse is. So I want to hear a real quick video from Garrett because he wanted to address this with you really quick. So here you go.
So first off, understand no matter what you try, in the beginning it's gonna suck because you suck. But you'll get better and you'll suck less as you keep doing this, and eventually you'll suck less so little that you'll actually be good. But just surrender to the fact that you're gonna suck.
Okay, so I want you to understand that because when you make your first video, it's gonna be bad. How many of you guys want to see my very first videos I ever made? The very first time I tried to sell something. And this I'm doing for 2 reasons. Number one, because it's super embarrassing and I don't know, but the biggest one, the main reason is because hopefully this gives you hope. Otherwise I would have deleted these off the world, off the internet. I would have melted any backup copies because they were really, really embarrassing for me. But I thought, man, if I can embarrass myself to give you guys some hope, it's worth it. So you guys want to see me? You guys want to see me? This is what it looks like. This is how Russell first started. Yes, Russell thought that you had to wear a shirt and tie every time you talk. Yes, Russell used to shave his head. Yes, Russell used to wear glasses. This is me not too long ago. Here's me pitching my very first time.
But what I wanted to talk about tonight is kind of a broad overview, hopefully help you to get better information out of the whole internet marketing business. This is a lot bigger group than I had planned on.
Okay, that's video number one. Yes, I was nervous, and yeah. Okay, you guys want to see number two? Number two is the very first time I tried to sell something from like at a seminar. So I made an offer, and it's pretty bad. Okay, you guys ready for this? Someone said Russell's a little fat. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks. All right, here's the second video.
Okay, am I getting close on time? If you do join the affiliate bootcamp, it'll give you lifelong training. It's a $47 a month value. You'll get it for free. Who would like a piece of that? Here's my irresistible offer. And hopefully you guys learned a lot from this presentation.
Give him a standing ovation. He did a great job.
Oh man, not a single person stood up. Give me a standing ovation. Not a single. Can you guys stand up from where you're at right now, somewhere in the world, make me feel better about myself? And you hear my clothes, like, who wants a piece of that? I mean, God, I don't. Anyway, so I hope that gives you some faith and some hope that if you just start, maybe at first you're gonna suck, but if you keep doing it, suck a little less, and eventually you'll actually be good. Just like Garrett said. I'm so grateful. If I could go back 10 years ago to this kid right here with his shaved head and his puffy shirt and his glasses and like, Russell, keep going. It's going to be okay. It's going to be awkward. It's going to be weird. You're not going to like it. and no one's going to stand up this time or the next time or the next time. But eventually, if you keep going, you keep talking, you keep sharing your message, you keep telling your story, eventually you'll get good. And you have a chance to someday do a webinar like this with 18,000 people on it. How crazy is that? Okay, but you've got to start. Okay, all right. So that is secret number 2, you guys. I want you to understand again, if you write down notes, your ability to communicate your story with the people who enter your funnel. That's the big secret. Okay, when the difference between a funnel that makes money and a funnel that doesn't is your ability to communicate your story. So you got to start doing it. You got to start putting these videos out. Start practicing. Like that's the key. Okay. All right. Let's move on to secret number 3. You guys ready for secret number 3? We're gonna get some traffic. So secret number 3 now is how to get the right traffic, aka your dream customers, to actually find you online. How many of you guys want to learn how to get some traffic? Okay. This stuff's coming directly from the Traffic Secrets book. It's the first time I've ever shared this stuff kind of in this kind of format. So I'm excited to share it with you. Okay. All right. So the first thing you have to understand is you don't have to create traffic. People always ask me, Russell, how do I create traffic? How do I get traffic? And like the answer is you don't create traffic. Traffic is already there. Okay. Traffic's already there. Your job is not to create traffic. Your job is to figure out where's traffic already at. And let me throw my hooks out in front of the people who are in those streams of traffic. Okay. That's it. That's the big secret. Okay. One of the things we talk about a lot in the Traffic Secrets book is this concept of the Dream 100. And some of you guys have heard me talk about this before, but the Dream 100 is who are the 100 people that have already congregated together your dream customers. Okay. So for example, for my Dream 100, if I take this first column here of Facebook, I'm gonna say, okay, for my business, for Clickfunnels, who's already congregated my potential people might actually buy Clickfunnels? So start searching on Facebook. I'm like, okay, here's Gary Vaynerchuk. He's got 2.2 million fans. There's 2.2 million people in a congregation right there who follow Gary Vee that know they like business. There's 2.2 million people. I can throw out my message, throw my hooks, throw my ads out, and pull those people from his page over into my funnel. Okay. Here's Tony Robbins, got 3.2 million people. This is Casey Neistat's got 7.9 million people. Okay. There's Duck Dynasty, 7.9, right? So you figure out for your product, your service, who on Facebook has already targeted your dream customers. Okay. Then I go to the next thing. So I can go to Instagram and find the influencers that on that. I'll show you an example on podcasts. Podcasts is one of the simplest ones people don't even understand. Okay. How many of you guys have the podcast app on your phone? Yes, as my beautiful wife. And yes, I'm married up. So right there, this comes free on all iPhones. It's the podcast app. You click on that. This is the secret, you guys. You get so much traffic from this little app here that no one even knows about. You click on the podcast app, and it pulls up all the podcasts. You scroll down a little bit to this little section that says Top Shows, and you click on the See All button. You click on the See All button. It's going to pop up all of the top podcasts in the world. But you don't want to advertise on all the top podcasts in the world. You want to figure out which ones are right for your dream, like which ones have your dream customers already listening to. So click up here on all categories. Click on that and it'll take you over to a category list. And you see, look, there's comedy, sports, history, true crime, arts, business, fiction, government. Like you see all these things, right? So let's say you've got a product for kids and family, right? So you click on kids and family and boom, here are the top 200 kids and family podcasts in the world. Now, almost every one of these podcasts do 2 things. Number 1 is they allow you to be a guest on their show. Okay, so you could go and you could get free traffic by being on their show and telling your story to their audience of 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 listeners. And number 2, most of these shows allow you to also buy ads. So if you don't want to go on a show, you can just buy ads as well. Okay, what people understand, I have people all the time like, well, if I could get on the Today Show with my product, I'd be rich. Oh, if I could get on Ellen, I'd be rich. You don't understand, like Ellen is this mass market thing. I had a friend who got on Ellen and didn't get anything from it. 0 sales, 0 traffic. Like it was a cool bragging point, but didn't actually do anything in their business. You look at this, these are podcasts targeted to kids and family, or podcasts targeted to health and fitness, or targeted towards education or business. You find the podcast, you go in there, and there's 200 of them. 200 different podcasts you can add to your Dream 100 list. Okay. So what you do is you go back and you build these Dream 100 lists and you find all these things. Here's all the people on Facebook that already have my dream customers, all the people on Instagram have my dream customers, all the podcasts have my dream customers. And then you say, okay, how can I earn traffic? How can I get free traffic? How can I work my way in? Can I get them to interview me on their channel? Can I get them to interview me on their podcast? Can I do a YouTube video with them? Okay. Or can I buy my way in? Can I buy ads on that platform and target their customers? Can I buy ads targeting Tony Robbins customers or targeting whoever's customers, right? It's the same thing. So I'm looking at all my dream customers, the Dream 100, and how do I earn my way in? How do I work my way in? Okay. So the 3 types of, the next step here is to understand there's 3 types of traffic. Traffic you control. Okay. So that's going to like Facebook. And how do I explain this the best? So Mark Zuckerberg, he owns traffic, right? He owns Facebook. And so we don't own Facebook traffic, but we can go to Mark and say, hey, Mark, you own traffic. Can I buy an ad? And can you direct some of that traffic to me? And he says, sure. So we give him money. We pay for ads. And Mark lets us control traffic. Okay. So we can control traffic and send it wherever we want. Okay. Or I can go to somewhere like to Tony Robbins, who owns traffic, right? He owns these 3.2 million fans. I can say, hey, can I earn my way? Can you interview me on your fan page? If you can get an interview, then you earn your way in, right? And then he's getting people from there back into your funnels. Okay, so you have to understand there's three types of traffic: traffic control, traffic you earn, but then the third type of traffic, which is the best and the most important, is traffic that you actually own. Okay, this is the big key, you guys. The traffic that you own is the big secret. Okay, so when I'm buying any kind of ads, I'm buying traffic that I control, I'm earning traffic, but I'm trying to convert all that traffic into traffic that I own. Okay, the traffic you own is your own list. Okay, so if you look at this, I'm finding my dream 100. These people that already have my dream customers. I'm working my way in and I'm buying my way in to get those people onto my lists. Okay, and I do that by, if I go on a show, like today I was on Tom Billy's Impact Theory, and I worked my way in. I got for free on the show. He interviewed me. At the end of it, we told people to go buy my book. Now, a whole bunch of people are going to come buy the book, and then those people's names get on my email list. Okay, and then we bought our way. We bought ads showing traffic secrets to his followers as well, to Tony Robbins and everybody's, and told people to go get a book. Okay, so I'm pushing all these traffic sources into a funnel where then I convert them into traffic that I actually own. Okay, now I want you guys to understand this really core concept. The big secret is that the money is in the list. Okay, if you got paper out, write it down. The money is in the list. The money in any business is in the list. The list is the names and the email addresses of the customers who are coming to your company. That's the big secret. Okay, let me show you guys how this works. If you understand basic marketing math, somebody told me this when I first got started. They told me, said you should average $1 per month per name on your email list. And this is on the low end. Most people do way better than this, but if you do it most of it wrong, this is kind of the lower end of it. $1 per name per month on your email list. So if you had 1,000 people on your list, you should be making about $1,000 a month sending these people emails. Okay. If you have 10,000 people on your list, you make 10 grand a month. 100,000 people on the list, 100 grand, etc. Okay. So if you know, like my goal is I want to make 6 figures a year. Okay. You know, you got to get at least 10,000 people on your list. Get 10,000 on your list, 10 grand a month times 12 months, $120,000 a year. If you're like, I want to make $1 million a year, you need to build your list at least 100,000 people. Okay. If you do this right, 100,000 people times 12 months is $1.2 million. Okay. So this is the metrics. This is the math. Like in every business, like in real estate, there's math, right? And in stock markets, there's math. In internet marketing, this is the math. Okay. All of us are doing all these things, but our only real goal is to get them to buy it, to build the list. I want them to join my customers because this is how I can help them and how I can serve them and how I can make money with them from them as well. Okay. So those are some of the numbers. Now you should average more. Okay. There's a direct correlation between how much money you make from your list and your relationship. So the worse your relationship is with your list, the less money you make. The better your relationship, the more money you're going to make. Okay. So you guys see that? So like that's the magic number to be looking at, is how many people are on your list. That's the KPI we look at every single day, even here inside Clickfunnels. How many people joined our list today? How many people joined our list today? Okay, that's the number that drives everything. So if you look at this, what happens is we create things, right? We create magnets to get people to come to join our list, right? So a lot of you guys came in over the last month and heard me talk about the Traffic Secrets book. Okay, this is a magnet to get people in. They buy the book, right? And the book's amazing. You get so much value from it. Then you drop down to my email list, and then I follow up with you and I send you emails talking about different things. Okay, most of you are on this webinar right now because you got an email from me saying, hey, I'm doing this Secrets Masterclass. You should show up to the Secrets Masterclass. I'm gonna show you a bunch of cool stuff. And you saw the email, you registered, now we're here today, right? That's all happening here inside the follow-up funnel. Does that make sense? Okay, so then the next question is like, well, what do I send in my follow-up funnel? What do the emails say? We talk a lot about that in some of the other books, but one of the most powerful things, this is from Yada Golden. Yada spoke at Funnel Hacking Live. She works with clients, people who have a customer list, they've never emailed them or they haven't emailed them in a long time. And she calls this her subscriber reviver campaign. And it's amazing. She has a whole challenge. She does. It's really, really cool. But she says, basically, these are the first 6 emails you send someone. Day number 1, emails talks about who you are. Day 2 is what you do. Day 3 is how you do it. Day 4 is how you learned it. Day 5 is how you do it for others, or who you do it for. And day number 6, then you tell them how you can do it for them. So this could be the first 6 emails in your sequence to get somebody warmed up to build a relationship with you and then to make them an offer at the end. Okay? This is really the secret you guys want to understand. So all of your goal then is to convert all the other traffic into traffic that you own, and then you can push them into an email follow-up funnel. Okay? You guys getting this? I want to make sure this is making sense. You guys picking up what I'm laying down? Let me know. All right. Yes. The yes is good. Cool. All right. Okay. So let me recap it again real quick. Okay. There's 3 types of traffic. Traffic you control, traffic you earn. Our goal is to convert all that traffic and traffic that you own. After you own that traffic, you can move them through an email follow-up funnel. This is where most of the profit in business actually comes from, the emails that you're sending out to your customers. Okay. We have front-end funnels that we drive people to. Traffic we control, we put them through a funnel. Traffic we earn goes through a funnel. Right? They buy that, they go through that funnel and they become traffic that we own. They join our list. Now we can follow up them and sell them other products and services. That is traffic in a nutshell. Okay. We're finding traffic control, traffic we earn, we're converting it into traffic that we own through a funnel, and then we follow up those people through email. Okay, here's an example of how this works. I took the .com Secrets book follow-up funnel just to show you guys. Hoping this is going to drive home the big aha for you guys. Okay, so here's the .com Secrets book funnel. If you look at last month's stats, we got 5,410 leads from this funnel. We sold 2,395 books. Okay, so a lot of leads. They started the book process, but they didn't finish it, so they still became leads. So they're on our email list. We can follow up them. Our average cart value made $30 for every single person who bought a book. So we spent $45,000 in ads to sell the book. We made $52,000, so we made $7,000 profit. But this is the big secret. Okay, we looked at those leads, those 5,410 leads that came into our world. Over the next 30 days, how much do those leads make us? Okay, for over the next 30 days, for every $1 that we made in the front end funnel, we made $16.49 in the follow-up funnel. All right, did you guys catch that? For every $1 we made in the initial funnel, made $16.49 in the follow-up funnel. That is the big secret. That's why our goal is to convert traffic that we earn, traffic we control, and traffic that we own, because that's where the majority of your profit will actually come inside of your business. Okay? All right. How many of you guys had an aha right there? How many of you like, what? I get it. This is making sense. All right. Very, very cool. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question. We've been going on now for an hour and 15 minutes-ish. And obviously, I went through a lot of stuff. I talked really, really fast. How many of you guys are feeling a little bit like this right now? This is like my favorite picture of all time. I remember the very first time I spoke at an event. I got off stage and I was, excited like I normally get. And this little guy ran up to me and said, "Russell, that was so amazing." He's like, "I felt like I had a fire hose in my mouth the whole entire time." And then when somebody sent me this picture, I was like, oh my gosh, that's probably what people feel like when they hear me talk sometimes. So if so, I apologize in advance, but I know that I only have your guys' attention for so long. I want to cover as many things and put them in here as possible. Obviously, with this said, most of you guys have got the books. You're getting the books. You're going to go deeper into these different topics. But I'm curious, right now, I would love, if any of you guys are interested, how would you guys like for me and my team to have a chance to work with you to help you implement these things inside of your business today? Okay, help you implement, number one, a funnel strategy inside your business. Figure out which of the 10 funnels is right for you. How do you build it? And then work with our team. They actually sit there on a webinar with you, building the funnel with you. How many of you guys like that? Okay. Number two, after you got the webinar figured out, and you're like, hey, now I have a funnel, but how do I get to convert? We got to figure out story and story selling. How do you do that part? How do you guys like helping that part? And number three, now you got those things figured out. Now, how do I get traffic? How do I get traffic I own, have traffic I control to come in here so I can start building my list? I have my follow-up funnels. Okay, so we put together a special offer to help you guys implement what you learned today. And if you guys are cool with it, I would love to spend maybe 15 minutes or so going over exactly what that offer is. And you guys make a good decision. You can look at it and see if it's a good decision for you. Guys, cool if I spend 15 minutes going through this really quick? If so, then say, yeah. You said, yes, sell me. Yes. All right. I appreciate that. Ken, this is a game plan. I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to go as quick as I can. But this is an offer we put together that is literally the greatest offer I've ever made. I've been in this business now for 17 years. I've been doing Clickfunnels now for 6 years. This by far is the best special offer we ever made to help get you guys started and moving forward quickly. So that's my game plan. So that's it. I'm gonna jump right into the offer. All right. And real quick before we get in, I want to stress again, Clickfunnels is not a business opportunity. Okay. If you don't have a business yet, go start a business. And then Clickfunnels is the tool to help you grow that business. Okay. I just wanted to restate that because people come sometimes like, hey, how do I make money now on Clickfunnels? Like, your business makes money. Clickfunnels helps you grow your business. There's a difference. Okay. All right. So here's what you're going to get. First thing you're going to get. I want to make sure you guys have access to Clickfunnels. I don't want you stressing out, especially now that we're in this economic weird time. So I'm going to give you, anyone who gets started today with this special offer, you're going to get 6 months of Clickfunnels for free. It means no monthly fees for six months. That way you're not stressing about that every single month, the bill coming in. You can just use Clickfunnels with no monthly payments for 6 months. Okay. So that's the first thing. How many of you guys want to use Clickfunnels for free for the next 6 months? If so, let me know. Say, yes, I want it for free. Awesome. Everyone wants it. Okay. So you have 6 Clickfunnels for free for the next 6 months. That gives you 6 months to build funnels, create funnels, do all the stuff I'm going to show you guys today without stressing out any monthly payments. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about what our platinum ClickFunnels members get inside their account. Inside their accounts, they can create 70 funnels, have 100,000 monthly visitors, and a whole bunch more. Okay. You guys are going to get that today when you get started. Okay. And when you have that, you're going to be able to create all sorts of funnels: lead funnels, survey funnels, summit funnels, book funnels, cart funnels, challenge funnels, video funnels, webinar funnels, product launch funnels, application funnels. Okay. So all these kind of funnels you'll be able to easily build inside your ClickFunnels account. You're also going to be able to get rid of a lot of stuff. Okay. You can get rid of, in fact, the average ClickFunnels member saves over $1,000 a month when they start using ClickFunnels because of all the things they can actually get rid of. So you'll be able to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. Get rid of your landing page software, your split testing software, your shopping cart software, get rid of, because ClickFunnels has a shopping cart built in. Get rid of your email autoresponders because ClickFunnels has that built in. You get rid of your text message autoresponders, your automated webinar software, your affiliate software, the membership site software. Whoo, that's a tongue twister. You can get rid of Photoshop, WordPress. You can get rid of your website hosting. You can fire your programmers, fire your designers, your webmasters, and so much more. Okay, like I said, most people save money when using ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels never cost you money. It should be something that saves you money because you can get rid of so many things inside your business. In fact, Dean Graciosi, when he started using ClickFunnels, he went from having 20 people building his funnels down to just one. 19 employees he got rid of. That's like $1 million plus a year just in salary he saved by switching over to ClickFunnels. Does that make sense, you guys? You guys getting this? All right, cool. Okay, again, the average person saves over $1,000 a month by switching to ClickFunnels. Now, some of you guys say, but Russell, what if I already have a ClickFunnels account? It's not fair. I don't want it. Like, I want free ClickFunnels for 6 months. So I understand a couple of things. Number one, there are different levels inside of ClickFunnels, okay? There's the ClickFunnels level right here. People pay $97 a month for. There's Platinum at $297, and there's Collective at $14.97 a month, okay? And so basically, if you are at the Platinum or the Collective level, either of these two levels right here, everything I'm offering you, I say you already have. So if you're Platinum or Collective, congratulations. Everything I'm about to tell you, you already have. Yes, I'm going to over-deliver. You guys already have. Everything I'm telling you is already there for you. So if you're these two tiers, give yourself a pat on the back because you don't do anything today. You're already getting everything I'm talking about, and it's in your account. If you are at the $97 a month level ClickFunnels, or you don't have a ClickFunnels account yet, okay, you're a brand new beginner, or you've got this level right here, either of these, then this offer is for you. Okay, basically, you're getting all the Platinum level stuff right now for free. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you're Platinum member, Collective member, don't do anything. This is already free for you. If you're ClickFunnels or new, this is going to be the special offer for you. Okay, and if you don't know what you are, log in your ClickFunnels account, and right here it shows you which level you are. Okay, the first one is 97 or ClickFunnels, Platinum, and then Collective. So you can see exactly where you're at. So if you're already Collective, don't worry about it. Everything I'm about to show you already have in your account, which is pretty cool, right? So again, this offers for new ClickFunnels members or for existing members who are ready to upgrade to Platinum today. All right. Okay, so here's a recap. What you get. First thing, you get ClickFunnels 6-month Platinum account, a $1,782 value. Number two, we have inside our company a mantra we call it one funnel away. Okay, you're one funnel away from success. Now, obviously, unfortunately, it doesn't mean the first funnel you're going to create. Some people are like, oh, so the first funnel I make, I'm going to be successful. Like, no, you do not know which funnel it's going to be, but you are one funnel away. So we got to figure out what funnels those are. Okay. And what's nice is it used to be hard. It used to take me 2 or 3 months to build a funnel. Now you can build them very, very quickly. In fact, this is one of my favorite stories. Trey Llewellyn, when he joined ClickFunnels, he said, I'm going to build a funnel every single week till one of them hits. And so he built his first funnel and was selling these targets and did okay. He built his second funnel, gun oil, and his third, fourth, fifth, and eventually, I think it was like on funnel 7 or 8 or 9, he built, here's another one of his. He's got tons. Eventually, he built this one, selling a flashlight. Okay. And for whatever reason, I don't understand. I don't know why, but this flashlight funnel blew up. And almost overnight, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but it literally was pretty close. Within a couple of weeks from launching that, he went from 0 to 2 Comma Club to 2 Comma Club X. That's how fast that one funnel blew away. Okay, it wasn't the first one, it wasn't the second, or the third, or the fourth, or the fifth. They kept building funnels until one of them hit. So we don't know which funnel it's going to be. So we got to get good at building funnels and build them over and over and over again. Okay, and so all these things we're going to give you inside your ClickFunnels account give you the ability to create these very, very quickly to find out what funnel is going to be your one funnel away story. Okay, now my question to you is, how many of you guys would like us to hold you by the hand as you launch your first or your next funnel? Okay, do you think you have a better chance of getting there if my team was helping you versus just like left to your own devices? Yes, of course, right? So if you guys would like our help to launch your first or next funnel, I'm also going to give you guys access to our 30-day challenge called the One Funnel Away Challenge. And your challenge, should you choose to accept it, is basically every day for 30 days, you're going to work with me, Julie Storian, and Stephen Larson to get your funnel up and launched and live. Now, this is an intense program. It's like an hour a day for the next 30 days, where first you can get a video from me. I'm going to tell you the strategy. Then you're going to get a video from Julie showing you the tactics of it. Here's exactly how to do what Russell just said. And then Stephen's going to jump on and motivate you and kick your butt and make sure you have no excuses, keeping you from moving forward. Okay. Also inside the challenge, you get access to private, it's very small Facebook groups. We have live coaches in there every single day who are helping you if you get stuck. Like, my funnel's not working, I have a question about copy. They're in there every single day. You can ask them questions. You get coaching from them. Their full-time job literally is to sit in the Facebook group answering your questions, getting on live calls, and helping you guys to move forward. So when you're in this 30-day window and you're going through this intense training, you can literally have access to my team to help you get it done. Okay, that's the power of this challenge. And I'm going to give you guys access to this challenge for free today as well. Okay. Again, it's the 30-day challenge. Week number 1, we go through offer creation. Then week number 2 is publishing, then funnel building, then traffic. Okay. There's people that had a chance to go through this. Is Mike Hodges. He said, in fact, I did learn a lot and I did make some progress, but I could never really quite put it together and turn it into a real tangible results. I was feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. How can I know so much and not transfer it to actual reality? Then I heard about the One Funnel Away training. It sounded like it was just what I needed, but I was reluctant. Wasn't part of the problem is I was doing too much training and not being able to implement it? Wouldn't this be just the same? Nope, nope, nope. This is actually the best training I've ever taken. I have so many epiphanies because the course, Training and theory with the course is blatant with training and theory with implementation. The pace is brisk. It pushed me, but did not overwhelm me. The training is perfect blend of theory and implementation. It teaches you the technical stuff and helps you with the common emotional and psychological sticking points you hit. If you want to be successful, if you want to successfully integrate business or funnels into your business, and you should, take this course when it's offered again. Okay, so that's what Mike said. Went through it. This is Ruth. Ruth said this is the best laid out course, practically step-by-step training course I've ever participated in. Okay, we've been running these challenges now for a long time. We've had tons of people graduate to the end of it, and I want you guys to be the next one. The next one's starting very, very soon. I've got one more quick video I want to show you. This is from Drew Canoli, and Drew owns the company Organifi I told you guys about earlier. But he had a chance to go through all this funnel training with us. I want you to hear in his own words, not only how it affected him, but the mission of his company, how they're able to change and serve people's lives.
Do you want to give you kind of your experience about the funnel stuff that I went through with you guys?
Absolutely. So, what was it? About 4 months ago, I bought the book, 108 Split Tests. And I was looking through this book, and I'm like, this book is just loaded with goodness. I'm like, in the back of my mind, being a visionary, you know, you have all these ideas as entrepreneurs, right? Everybody in the room has 1,000 ideas. In my mind at the time, I was like, what if Russell could come here and help the Fit Life TV team build our supplement funnel and the different things that we're creating. Because at the time, we were doing well, like Jamel said, over $1 million every year, but we wanted to 10X it and take it to the next level. So Brunson came out, he spent the entire day with us. He just blew our minds of the content that he was delivering, and we were in our conference room. We didn't even have a whiteboard in the conference room. Poor guy was drawing on the windows in this place. And he mapped out the entire strategy, the entire funnel, for the product launch that we just put into play, and literally within 2 weeks. I mean, we 10x'd our business or more. And we have pre-orders coming in now that's essentially going to pay for all of our product for like the next year and a half. It's ridiculous. So I believe in it. I think it's absolutely amazing what he teaches. What he's telling you guys to do, it can radically transform your business if you just listen and follow with it instead of trying to be creative and, you know, putting your touch into it. You know, follow the pros that have been doing it for over a decade. And that's exactly what we did. And now we're not only making more money, but our mission and purpose here is to transform 10 million people this year. And we're well on our way to do that with physical products outside of just digital. So you're touching those lives through us, my man, and I want to appreciate you for that. So thanks.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Didn't you get excited? Okay, so the first 30 days, what's going to happen? Okay, you can go through this challenge. You get ClickFunnels, use the 1 funnel day challenge. The first 30 days, you'll be able to implement it and get your first funnel launched and live. Okay, so you got ClickFunnels software. You've got the 1 funnel day challenge to help you implement the software. What else do you guys need? I want to make sure you got no excuse. I want to make sure you have everything you need to be successful. What else do you guys need to be successful? You got the funnel software. You got the challenge. Oh, what if you had access to my actual funnel builders twice per day helping you to build your funnels? Would that help any of you guys if you had access to the people in my team who help build funnels for me? If so, what we do when you are here inside this program is we have virtual daily hackathons. Okay, and every single day, twice a day, we do these live daily hackathons. We go through one day we do lead funnels, then survey funnels, then summit, then book, then cart, then challenge, video, and we go through all 10 funnel types and we start back over and we do it. We keep going through it over and over and over again. Okay, so for you guys in your business, the only thing you got to figure out is like which one of these is the right funnel for you. Okay, there's tons of training and direction. We can help point you in the right direction. But like Tony's like, with Tony Robbins, we knew it was a book funnel. For Trey, we knew it was a cart funnel. Like we just got to figure out what funnel it is for you. And he said, okay, I want to do the book funnels. Then you log in, and basically what happens is that this training portal right here will give you, you can watch videos on each different funnel types, learn which one it is. Then you schedule a hackathon and say, okay, well, Monday at 4, they're doing that funnel. And you jump on it. Or this Wednesday at 2, and twice a day, 5 days a week, our funnel building team is in there building the funnels with you. So the way it works is you say, okay, I'm going to launch a book funnel. You go to the calendar, you figure out which day this week we're doing the book funnel. You jump on it, you click on it, and then you get in there in the small groups of people, and everyone jumps to the top and say, okay, we're going to build a book funnel. Go buy your domains. Okay, now you're going to point your domains. Now we're going to pick a template, and they go through it person by person all the way through until the end of it. Your book funnel is done. And if you get stuck in the middle, there's other coaches on there to help pull you aside, help get you unstuck. So by the time you're done with the hackathon, your funnel should be done. Okay. And for some reason it doesn't, then jump on the one the next day or 2 hours later. Like they're happening every single day. Okay. In fact, for most of you guys, I recommend doing is go to every single one of these until you build every single one, all 10 funnels at least once, because then you'll know exactly how to build a cart funnel, a lead page funnel, like all the funnels you will learn and you will master if you just do it. Okay. Or if you're like, I don't want to build funnels, Russell, that's cool. Like make your kids do it. Okay, some of you guys have kids are in quarantine right now. Like send them in here and say, okay, your job this week, kid, is learn how to do a lead funnel. The training starts at 9, and then let us educate your kids if that's what it takes. Okay, but these are happening twice a day, every single day. And literally you can jump in with our team. These are the hackathon coaches. They've been with us for a long, long time. In fact, Adam Teese there in the middle is like employee 3 or 4. He's been here since the very beginning of ClickFunnels. He's helped me build tons of funnels. These guys are all amazing, and they are there to be your hackathon hosts. Again, twice a day, 5 days a week, they're in there building funnels. You log in and build it with them, okay? You guys know any other program that literally gives you live coaching twice a day? Like it's nowhere, okay? And you get that for the entire 6 months. And if you continue with ClickFunnels afterwards, it's there for forever. So if you want to, as long as you're an active ClickFunnels member at the platinum level, you have access to the hackathon hosts that are always doing this stuff. Okay. So if you're like, I'm going to do the one funnel challenge in a month from now, or 2 months from now, 6 months from now, I want to build a webinar funnel. And like 5 months later, like, I want to build an application funnel. You just go to the calendar, find the time, jump in, and boom, you build it together, and it's done. No more of this like, oh, it's going to be done eventually. I'm going to keep working on my funnel this week. Like, just get in there and get it done. Right? It's not that difficult. Like, the harder part should be like writing your scripts and your videos, but building the funnel is simple. And so we're going to make it so you get it done. We got our team there to help hold your hand and make sure it gets done. Okay. So the first thing you get is 6 months platinum account ClickFunnels, the one funnel away 30-day challenge, and the virtual daily hackathons, a total value of $13,776. Okay. All right. So this is the success path. I'm going to walk you through this so you see how this all works in order. Okay. So the first part of success path, step number 1 is you need a funnel, right? So the first 90 days, we're going to focus on mastering funnels. Okay. So first thing, you get ClickFunnels immediately. You'll get that today. Number 2, you're going to go through the one funnel away challenge. Next 30 days, you're going to be immersed in that. Okay. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. You're going to learn so much. And by the end of the one funnel away challenge, your first funnel will be live. And then after that, you get access to the hackathons. The next 60 days, jump in the hackathons and keep figuring out ways to make your funnel better and better and better. Okay. So that's the first 90 days here in the success path on your race to the TWelcome Club Award. Okay. All right. So then what else you guys need? I want to make sure you got everything you need. So you've got the ClickFunnels software. You got a 30-day challenge. You got a live virtual daily hackathons twice a day to make sure you do not ever get stuck. Okay. I don't want any of you guys getting stuck. I'm pulling away every excuse possible, because I promise you at the end of someone's gonna be like, well, I can't do it because I just don't know how. I'm not technical. I don't want any excuses. So I'm pulling all of them away from you right now. Okay. Twice a day, my team is on live webinars with you, building funnels with you. Okay. So you okay, so you got software, the challenge, my team, virtual hackathons twice a day, every day for the next 6 months, 5 days a week. What else do you guys need? I want to make sure you have everything. Oh, what about the stories inside your pages? We talked about that. That's the next thing you have to master. Okay. And so I told you guys earlier that the difference between having a funnel and having a funnel makes money is your ability to communicate your story with the people who enter into your funnels. Okay. So some of you may have heard this story, some of you may not. I went from this dorky little kid here who asked who wants a piece of that to about a year ago speaking on stage in front of 9,000 people and setting a world record. I sold over $3.2 million in just 90 minutes, which is unheard of. And I want to really quick state, like, you will not make $3.2 million by going through this training. But I want you to understand that this is a process that is learnable. Okay. That someone like me, who is awkward and nervous and super introverted, learn the process of telling his stories in a way to be able to sell that much money. Okay. Now, what's interesting is I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking like, well, I'm not ever going to be on stage, Russell, but you have to understand that the same principles that I use when I'm on stage in front of 9,000 people are the same that I use on a webinar where I have hundreds of people coming in every single day. Okay. So after I did this presentation and did the $3.2 million, I went back home, and everybody who signed up at this event, I did a workshop with them where I went through it and I showed them, I said, do you guys want to see what I did and how I did it? And I broke it down slide by slide. I showed slide by slide what I did and why I did it. I went through the entire thing. It took 3 or 4 hours, and I went through this presentation and I showed them. So I'm curious, how many of you guys would love to see a slide by slide breakdown of how I did $3.2 million in 90 minutes? How many of you guys would benefit from that? Yeah. I literally went through like, this is what I did. This is why I had friends who have studied all my webinar training in the past and said, I watched that again, Russell, and I had no idea that's what you were doing. I always thought I understood, but now I realize it at a different and a deeper level. Okay. And so, and again, how many of you guys thinking like, I don't speak on stage, but it doesn't matter, because it's going to work in all of your speaking things. If you're doing webinars, if you're doing Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, if you're on YouTube videos, if you're doing podcasts, like the ability to communicate your story is the most vital, most powerful, most important thing you can learn and master inside your funnel. Okay. So again, the presentation I use at the event is the same presentation I use inside all my funnels. And so you guys have to master the skills. Same things that Jamie Cross uses inside of her funnels to sell her soaps and lotions. Same thing Garrett J. White uses to sell his coaching and his mentoring inside his funnel. Same thing Natalie Hodson uses. Like these stories. If you look at all of our TWelcome Club winners over and over and over again, they've all mastered this story script I want to share with you guys and help you understand and to use. And so we created this program called TEDx Secrets Mastery. It's going to show you guys the lost art of one-to-many selling. Okay, and you're going to be able to use the same scripts that I use to sell your products to your services. Okay, what that means, I'm actually going to give you my slide deck, the same slides I used at that presentation, so you can take them and you can modify them and tweak them for you. Okay, I'm going to give you guys access to the 10x Secrets Masterclass, where I walk through the entire thing, slide by slide by slide, what I did, why I did it, how it all worked. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys my TEDx secret swipe file. This is every webinar that I have ever done that's been successful. So you can watch me pitching everything from tons of different locations and see the script used over and over and over and over again in lots of different ways, different pitches. Some are for software, some are for coaching, some are for supplements. Like you'll see it over and over and over again. So you get the swipe file of all my best, highest converting presentations as well. Plus, Jamie Cross, she took my 90-minute webinar and she tweaked it into a 5-minute perfect webinar. That if you're selling physical products, you're trying to create ads, using her 5-minute mini version works insanely well. In fact, her 5-minute version is how she hit 2 Comma Club. And so you're going to access that training as well, showing you guys how to do the 5-minute perfect webinar if you're selling physical products or you're trying to make ads. Okay. That's the TEDx Secrets Mastery Program. So again, recap, you get 6-month platinum account ClickFunnels, the 1 funnel away 30-day challenge, the virtual daily hackathons, and then the TEDx Secrets Mastery. So you'll learn how to master your story. Total value of $14,773. So here's the success path. Again, step number 1, you got to get a funnel. So the first 90 days is about getting your ClickFunnels account, going through the OFA challenge, doing the hackathons. Step number 2 is you got to learn how to sell inside your funnels. So I recommend doing is you're going to take a weekend. Okay, TEDx Secrets is not like a 90-day program. This is a weekend course. You can take a weekend, you're gonna sit down with pad of paper, you can go through the training, you can open up the slide deck that I give you, and you can start building your thing. And in a weekend, you should be able to build out all the sales materials you need for each step and each page here inside the funnel. Does that make sense? Okay, so step number 2, after you got the funnel stuff happening, is taking a weekend, going through the TEDx Secrets course, and mastering how to sell inside of your funnels. Okay? All right, what else do you guys need? Again, I'm pulling away every excuse you possibly got because they're coming out of your head right now. Every single one of you guys is thinking like, why shouldn't I buy this? What can I not? Like, you're thinking different ways. I want to pull every excuse out. Okay, so I've given you the software. I've given you access to the 1 funnel away challenge. I've given you twice a day daily virtual hackathons. My team can help you build funnels twice a day, 5 days a week, every single day for the next 6 months and beyond. I've given you guys the TEDx Secrets training course, which is the best training course I've ever created. It's going to show you how to tell your stories inside your funnels. What else do you need? I want to make sure you got no more excuses. What else do you guys need? How about more traffic? Okay. Obviously, I'm recently launched Traffic Secrets book. We're talking about traffic. I want to go deeper into this. So I actually, for my highest end coaching clients, I did a 2-day Traffic Secrets live event before the Traffic Secrets book came out. I taught them this stuff at a deep, deep level. Okay. It's hard to teach it in 90 minutes, but I taught it in a couple of days, and it's awesome. So I'm going to give you guys access to this training as well. And this training shows you how we get ClickFunnels logo gets 1.79 million visitors per month. Our books get over 5,000 visitors per day. This one gets over 29,000 visitors per week. This webinar gets over 96,000 visitors per month, right? Okay. And some of you guys are like, that's cool, Russell. That's overwhelming. What if I don't really want to learn traffic? Okay. I get that too. Like if you don't want to learn traffic, that's okay. There's 2 things I do. Number 1 is I think first you should still go through the Traffic Secrets live. This is really me speaking to the entrepreneurs about how to understand traffic. But then I licensed Justin Brooks, one of my, he did an internship with me when he first started his business. And he created a really cool program called Ad Skills. What Ad Skills is a training program to train people on your team how to drive ads. So if you're like, I'm a producer, I want to like sell stuff, but I don't want to get traffic. You can give his training to your staff, to your team, someone that works for you, and they can learn it. You say, hey, I want to drive Facebook ads. Log them into the Ad Skills training platform and give them the Facebook training. And within a week, they'll be driving Facebook ads for you, or YouTube ads, or Twitter ads, or Google ads, or Taboola ads, or Instagram, or Snapchat, or LinkedIn, or whatever it is. Okay, there's specific training programs that every one of these platforms. You give your staff access to it. They will train it. They will learn it. They'll become the most profitable person on your team. Okay. So if you don't want to learn it, don't stress about it. Okay. We will help your team figure it out for you. Okay. All right. So here's the success path. Number 1, you need your funnel. The first 90 days, you get ClickFunnels account, funnel away challenge, and then 2 daily live hackathons the next 6 days to make sure you're successful. Number 2, you're gonna get the TEDx Secrets, spend a weekend and get your story mapped out. And number 3 is the Fill Your Funnel. We're gonna give you guys access to Traffic Secrets for you to study as the entrepreneur, and then Ad Skills to give to your team so they can implement these things for you. Okay. All right. So here's a recap. What you're going to get: ClickFunnels for 6 months, 1 funnel away challenge, virtual daily hackathons, TEDx Secrets Mastery, Traffic Secrets Live plus Ad Skills. The total value $15,770. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you guys $15,770 that we put here, even though I believe it's more than worth that. But I want to ask you a question real quick before we kind of talk about what the price is actually going to be. Let's say that we did charge $15,770. Let's say that was the actual price tag today. Okay. Now, if it was $15,770, and if all that this did was finally give you a funnel that was profitable, where you could put $1 in advertising in and get $2 back out, would be worth the $15,000. Yeah. If you had imagine an ATM machine that puts $1 in, you get $2 back out. What would you pay for that ATM machine? You pay whatever that, like millions of dollars, right? Like it's like the gift keeps on giving. So yes, it's definitely worth $15,000 if you had a funnel that was profitable, right? Now, if all of this did was help you to share your message, your product, your service with more people, would be worth the $15,000 that we're asking. Yeah, we spend more than that per day just in Facebook ads trying to get my message out, okay? Like it's way more valuable than that. Now, if all this did was give you the ability to cancel all of the monthly tools you're currently using to glue together your funnels, would it be worth it? Yeah, for sure. Again, I told you the average ClickFunnels member saves over $1,000 a month. It's 12 grand a year by switching to ClickFunnels. Okay, so it's totally worth that. All right. Now, when we were kind of pricing this, I had two choices. My first option was go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as we could. But the problem with that is it didn't really incentivize me to really stack on the value for you. Okay. In fact, in the last 5 years since ClickFunnels launched, we've had dozens of people who've launched ClickFunnels killers, and they come out and they always try to undercut our pricing. But the problem is they undercut our pricing, and then they can't support the customers, and they always go out of business. Right now in ClickFunnels, we have almost 400 people that work here, from programmers to customer support to coaches, everything to help make sure you're successful. Okay. And so you've got two options. You can go really cheap, but you're not gonna have people support you. Or the second option, it requires a little bit higher investment on your side, but because of that, we can, in exchange for that, we can devote more resources to help guarantee your success. Okay. That's how we're able to have coaches twice a day going live helping you. That's how we're able to have the One Funnel Away 30-day training where there's live people helping you. That's why we're able to do all these things. Okay, because we do require a little bit higher of an investment. Okay, but we do that so we can support you. We can make sure you're gonna be successful. So my question for you, think about your business right now. Here you go, one funnel up and launched and live, and traffic coming to it consistently. What do you think one funnel would be worth to you if you had one successful funnel in your business? Okay, think about it. Like if your product, you were to sell more, but like what would that be worth to you? Is it an extra 10 grand a month? Is it extra 100 grand a month or more? Okay, now you got that number in your head. Why do you think, how much would you pay to have that one perfect funnel? A funnel that was doing that for you. Okay. Now the funnels that I've created have been worth more than the venture capital money these companies raised, right? Okay. It's more than the $38 million, $127 million these have got, we're able to do for free by having funnel. Like that's the power when you can start understanding this process. Okay. So you can see why people are literally paying me $500,000 to build a single funnel for them, plus royalties, just set up one funnel for them. Okay. So you can see why this is an amazing deal if we were to sell it $5,000. And in the near future, it's going to be $19.97 for the general public. But because we were here on the backside of the Traffic Secrets launch, and because a lot of you guys are brand new to our community, we want to give you an offer that is so insane. So because you guys are here today, and because you are special, because you're one of the people that hung out this long with me, we're going to give you guys a crazy offer. You get everything we talked about so far, and you get started today for just one payment of $997. Is that insane? Okay, who wants a piece of that? Oh, they dared me to put that one in. There you go. Who wants a piece of that? All right. So what are you going to spend? Like right now, if you go to clickfunnels.com and try to get ClickFunnels, 12 months account to ClickFunnels is $3,564. Okay. But you're getting 6 months that for free with your investment today. And literally, it's right there. It is right there. I think we have 14 to 15,000 people that pay that right now currently. And you're getting it for free for the next 6 months. So this is not some made up fake value. This is real. You guys understand that? So right now you got two choices. Your first option is don't do anything and not take this leap of faith, which by the way is 100% risk-free. Okay. Or the second option is just pony up the small investment today compared to all the value you're going to get in return. Just give it a shot. Just try it. Just see if this will work for you. Okay. If it does, imagine what that'll do for you. Imagine what it'll do for your business. How will that change things for you? Okay. We got a philosophy here in our company that if we can't make you money, then we don't deserve yours. So because of that, what we're actually going to do is give you a full 30-day money back guarantee. That means you can sign up today. You can go through the training, do the One Funnel Away challenge, jump on the live daily hackathon, use ClickFunnels, go through, you spend the whole weekend going through the 10X course, go through the Traffic Secrets course, like go through everything, okay, in the next 30 days. And if for some reason you don't like it, I don't care if it's any reason at all, I don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from right now, just let me know and we'll give you money back. Because if I can't make you money, I don't deserve yours, okay? We're here to grow your company, you guys. We know the process. We know the path. It's not our first rodeo. We have over 10,000 active members in ClickFunnels, okay? We know how this works. Just the question is, are you going to work? Are you going to do it? Are you going to put in the process? If you do, we can guide you. We know how to go. Okay. But we need you guys to take that first step, take that leap of faith. Okay. And if you're nervous, if there's risk, there's fear, that's okay. You got a 30-day guarantee. You can step back and try it. Okay. So the real question for you is this: is it worth gambling just a few minutes of your time to check this out? Which, even if it only does half what I've claimed on today's training, will literally pay for itself the second your very first funnel is live. Okay. So, like I said earlier, right now we have over 100,000 active entrepreneurs using ClickFunnels. I always tell people it's not a matter of if you're going to be using ClickFunnels, it's a matter of when. So yeah, you can go sign up later, you can do a free trial, you can do stuff, but if you want to get this offer, the only way to get this is right here, right now. Okay, they always say like the greatest time to plant a tree, as a Chinese proverb says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. Okay, it's right now. Yeah, you should have joined ClickFunnels 5 years ago or 3 years ago, or the first time you heard about it. Or maybe you signed up and you left and never actually implemented or did it. I understand that it happens all the time. Okay, but now is the time. There's a reason why you were here today. Why did you get pulled to be on this? Why did you register? Why did you show up? Why have you sat with me for an hour and 45 minutes so far? okay? Because you know this is for you. So it's not a matter of if you're gonna be a member, it's when, so you might as well do it now. Okay, here's a recap what you're gonna get. You get a 6-month platinum account to ClickFunnels, the 1 funnel away challenge, the virtual daily hackathons, the 10x Secrets Mastery Program, Traffic Secrets Live, total value of $15,770. And then I got one last special bonus for those of you guys who sign up today, tonight, before the day is over. I want to do something really special to reward people who take action. Okay, I told you before that our platinum members inside ClickFunnels can have 70 funnels, up to 100,000 monthly visitors, and 10,000 contacts. When you guys upgrade right now, what we'll do is this: we're not just going to double your funnels. I'll give you unlimited funnels inside your account. You can create 1 million funnels if you want. Okay, we're not just going to double your bandwidth and your traffic. We'll give you unlimited traffic. We'll unlimit your contacts. Okay. On top of that, my priority support guys have your back. Total value of this is completely priceless, but this is not for everyone. It's just for those who take action right now, which means now is the time, you guys, to open up a new browser window and go to www.secretsmasterclass.com/go and get started right now. Okay. Now, again, you're going to go there right now. And when you go there, when you go to secretsmasterclass.com/go, you can see this page. Okay. The page looks like there's a video of me. It's me talking about the offer again. All the info, all the stats are there. And you're going to fill out a form. You're going to go and click submit, and it's going to create your account. Okay. Now, again, if you do not have a ClickFunnels account yet, this is for you. If you have a ClickFunnels account and you're at the regular ClickFunnels level, you can upgrade right now, and you're going to upgrade to the platinum level, and it's going to unlock all this stuff for you. Okay, if you're already a ClickFunnels Platinum member or ClickFunnels Collective member, you already have access to this. Okay, everything's already there in your account. Just jump in and start using it. Okay, this is for new ClickFunnels members or people that are at the $97 a month level and ready to upgrade to Platinum. This is everything you get inside the Platinum account. Okay, again, if you're not sure where you are, you can click right here inside your ClickFunnels account, and it'll show you exactly where you're at. But if you don't have a ClickFunnels account yet, it's cool. Just go to secretsmasterclass.com/go, and now we're going to create your account. If you do have an account and you're a normal ClickFunnels member, go there. We're going to upgrade it. And again, if you're already at Platinum or Collective, you already have access to this. Just log in the back office. It's already there for you. You don't need to go look for it again. It's all there ready for you. So yes, I'm over delivering. All this stuff we talked about is there for all of our Platinum and our Collective members. Okay. So again, success path. Step number 1. A lot of people are like, well, what do I do first? There's so much cool stuff. I'm going to get overwhelmed. No, it's going to be simple. This is what you're going to do. This is the success path. We've done this over and over and over again with hundreds of people. You're going to get your ClickFunnels account. That way you have access to the tool. Without the tool, you can't do it. Okay, so you can get access to your ClickFunnels account. That's the tool. After that, you can go through the 30-day one funnel away challenge. For the next 30 days, you're going to be immersed in this concept. You're going to learn the language. You're going to understand the concepts, the strategy. You're going to build your offer. Like all these things. You can actually go into ClickFunnels and build your account, build your funnel. That's the next 30 days of your life. Okay. And you're going to become a funnel master. You're going to understand things at such a deep level that more than 90% of the businesses in the world understand. After that 30 days is done, then you're going to pick a funnel you want to focus on, and you can dive into these hackathons, and my team will help you get your funnel done. Okay, that's the first 90 days. Okay, then after that, you're going to spend a weekend. After you're done with one funnel away challenge, you're going to spend a weekend. You can go through the 10x Secrets course, and you're going to write out your presentation to sell your product or your service. Okay, that's the next thing. Okay, so we got 90 days to build your funnel. That's going to be happening the first 90 days. You got a 10x Secrets to build your to build all the story, the messaging inside your funnel, and then after that, then it's a constant job of just filling your funnel with traffic. Okay, in our company now, like we spend so much time focusing on traffic because the funnels are done, the funnels work, the funnels make us money, so we're just focused on filling the funnel, getting more people, driving more people into it. Okay, and so you continue to learn how to drive traffic, get more traffic, and that's kind of how the success path works here inside of ClickFunnels. Okay. So again, here's a recap what you're going to get. The 6-month platinum account to ClickFunnels, the one funnel away challenge, the virtual daily hackathons, the 10x Secrets Mastery Program, Traffic Secrets Live plus ad skills, total value $15,770. You guys get it all today for just one payment of $997. All you got to do right now is go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. So open up a new browser window, go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. And when you go there, you have a chance to get signed up. And that's kind of the game plan. Woo! All right, you guys, I'm going to open it up for some Q&A here in a second, but that is the end of the formal presentation. I got some cool stuff to share with you after the Q&A as well. But if you have questions right now, please start jumping them into the box. I'm going to get a drink of water really quick, and then I'm going to jump into some Q&As that are coming in. My team's been taking, with 5,000 people on the line, there's been insane amounts of questions. My team's grabbing these questions. We're going to start going through as quick as we can. They're going to be answering them here inside of the Zoom chat. So if you're answering the chat, my team will try to answer, or the Zoom Q&A, if you got questions, post them there. My team will try to answer. I'm going to try to answer as many as we can as well. And we'll do that for the next little bit. That sounds like fun for you guys. Does that sound good? Ooh, okay. Sorry, taking a drink of water. Okay. All right, you guys ready for this? Whew. Okay, Q&As. All right. Here we go. We got the questions. I got a countdown clock here to keep me on time, so I'm not keeping you guys for too long. Okay, so I'm gonna post your questions down below. And again, as soon as you're ready, secretsmasterclass.com/go is ready for you. So just don't wait for me to be finished. So you're like, hey, I feel it. I'm ready. I'm gonna go. I'm diving in. Just open up a new browser window and go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. Okay, I'm gonna post your questions here. Here we go. Here's the ones my team's been feeding me today. So first question here, what if I already have a ClickFunnels account? We've got that done today. Okay, so again, there's 3 levels of ClickFunnels. If you are brand new and you're not using ClickFunnels right now, just go to secretsmasterclass.com/go, create your account, you're good to go. If you're using ClickFunnels and you are at the normal ClickFunnels level, you can upgrade right now. So go to secretsmasterclass.com/go, and it's going to upgrade you to the platinum level, and it'll push you up that level. It'll push out your billing for 6 full months. So you don't have any payments for 6 months. Okay. A bunch of people are asking today, I'm already platinum, but I still want this offer. I'm not positive how that works. I might have to ask the chat. If you are platinum, I think if you do go to secretsmasterclass.com/go, you can take this offer once, I believe. You take the offer, it'll upgrade your account and push out your billing for 6 months. So that's kind of a one-time thing, I believe. I'm not positive. And if you're in collective, you already have access to everything. So don't stress. If you're collective, you have access to everything we got. So last time I shared something, this bunch of collective members were like trying to downgrade. I'm like, no, you guys have access to everything. So in fact, everybody here should aspire to be in the collective. The collective's amazing. But if you ever had a chance to get in that, it's typically always closed. We only usually open up Funnel Hacking Live. If you have a chance to get in there, it is literally amazing. So, all right, so that's kind of the first thing. If you already have a ClickFunnels account. Okay, next question. What happens after the 6 months is over? Okay, good question. So what happens is you're basically, when you do this, we're upgrading your account to the platinum level. We're pushing it out for 6 full months. So for 6 months, you have no monthly payments. And then at 6 full months, you can log in your account anytime. And by default, you're at the platinum level, which platinum people are paying $297 a month. So by default, in 6 months, it'll start billing you $297 a month. If you're like, I'm not using all the things in platinum, I want to downgrade, you click the button and downgrade, and then you're $97 a month. If you're like, I don't want to use ClickFunnels anymore, then you just cancel. You don't have to talk to anyone, just click the button in the software and it does it all for you. Okay. So after 6 months, by default, because you're a platinum level, because I can't downgrade you, because if I downgrade you, you've got more funnels than the ClickFunnels account will have. Or like, I don't know how it would work, we chop off your funnels or something, right? So we keep you at the platinum level unless you ask to downgrade. So 6 months, there's no payments, and after 6 months, you'll be billed at the $297 level unless you downgrade before then, and that's kind of how it works. Very simple, very easy. What other tools do I need? So ClickFunnels, we try to give you everything you possibly need. And I didn't even talk about most of the stuff inside ClickFunnels just because, we're 2 hours in and I've just been, there's so much more. So ClickFunnels, obviously get the ClickFunnels software, which you guys had a chance to demo, but you also get access to Backpack, which lets you run an affiliate program. That's built inside ClickFunnels. You get access to follow-up funnels, which is as amazing as ClickFunnels. Like, it's this whole follow-up funnel system. Like, there's email marketing, there's all the things that normally people get from Aweber, or iContact, or Mailchimp, or ActiveCampaign. Like, you get that for free inside of ClickFunnels. So you don't have to have those. Like, if you do, maybe you love ActiveCampaign. We integrate with them. You can plug them in, but you don't need it. Maybe like I use Infusionsoft, I love it. Like, okay, that's cool, but like ClickFunnels does everything Infusionsoft does. So you can get rid of Infusionsoft because ClickFunnels, Backpack, and Follow-up Funnels does everything Infusionsoft does. So you can get rid of it, or if you like it, you can integrate it. So both work. So we built this out of the box the way so that people could use it as the only tool. But some of you guys have tools you like, and so we try to integrate with as many of those as possible. Okay, and so that's kind of how it works. So again, when you guys go to secretsmasterclass.com/go when you create your account, not only are you getting ClickFunnels, you're also getting Backpack and Follow-up Funnels. And there's so much more stuff I didn't even talk about because of time constraints, but there's tons of stuff you're getting inside there as well. So I've tried to give you every tool you need. Sometimes there's some weird thing that maybe you need specifically for your business, your industry, but for the most part, we try to have everything that you really need to be successful inside of ClickFunnels. So good question. Next question, do you have a payment plan? So unfortunately, we don't. The reason why, again, if you go to clickfunnels.com and look at the pricing table, the platinum level that you're getting for free for 6 months is $297 a month. We've got, I think, 14 or 15,000 members who pay that right now. And so it's not fair to them or to you in the future to do that. So this is like a one-time offer we give new members coming in. But if I was to do a payment plan, it's hard because, the payment plan would be $300 a month, which is what everyone's paying. So you could just go get $300 a month if you want. You know what I mean? So it's just not fair to them. One thing that you could do, and people ask us a lot, is like, well, is there any other way to finance it? I said, yeah, if you want. The easiest way is get Visa and MasterCard to finance it. And at first they laugh. I'm like, no, like, think about it. It's like, if you put this on your Visa and MasterCard, you pay for it, pay $997, and then they finance it for you, right? And then you figure out what's the minimum monthly payment on a $1,000 sale. Like, I don't know, I don't really use credit cards that much, but the minimum monthly payment on $1,000 is probably, I don't know, 50 to 100 bucks. Like, so it's like $100 a month payment plan, right? So it's definitely lowered, so you can get Visa and MasterCard to finance things for you. We don't do financing though, just because of the reasons I kind of explained. I'm in, but I can't see the training, like 10x seekers, traffic seekers, etc. Okay, so again, there's so many cool things in ClickFunnels, like when you get in to kind of walk you. So again, if you haven't gotten in yet, go to secretsmasterclass.com/go to get in ASAP. Like, you can open up a new browser anytime. Don't wait for me to be done talking. But this is how it works. Okay, so secretsmasterclass.com/go. All right, so if you log into ClickFunnels, this is what a ClickFunnels account looks like. On the right-hand side here, it says FunnelFlix Training. So FunnelFlix is our training platform. Just click on that. It'll take you then inside of FunnelFlix. And inside of FunnelFlix is all the different training courses and products. And again, I only talked about 2 or 3 of the training programs you get, but there are tons more. You get the Funnel Builder Secrets training course we sold for $2,000. We sold over 10,000 copies. That's in there. We're giving you Funnel University. We're giving you, like, there's so much good, like, I would overwhelm you if I told you all the good stuff inside of FunnelFlix. I'm not going to tell you, but the things you're looking for, 10x secrets and the traffic secrets, are both inside of FunnelFlix. When you log in there, scroll down, find the tab, click on it, entire course is there, unlocked for you to start going through and start implementing immediately. Good question. Do I need a separate email autoresponder? Okay, so I talked about earlier with follow-up funnels, right? So these follow-up funnels, this is actually built inside of ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels is sales funnels that are like page 1, page 2, page 3. We also do follow-up funnels, which are like email 1, email 2, email 3. Okay, so we call that follow-up funnels inside of ClickFunnels. So when you log into ClickFunnels, click on the tab that says follow-up funnels, and then there's where you set up all your email autoresponders. So you don't need to have a separate email system. It can all happen there inside of ClickFunnels as well. You may have to integrate like a third-party SMTP, like SendGrid or something, to do the actual sending. But as far as all the sequencing and broadcasting, all happens there inside of ClickFunnels. So yes, you do not need a separate email autoresponder. It all happens inside ClickFunnels, and you can get yours for free today when you go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. Okay. All right. I got a question for you guys. I want to over-deliver. I want to give you guys more. I don't want to overwhelm you though. So if I give you guys more stuff, like more bonuses and more stuff that's just sexy and exciting, and I know you're going to want it, but I don't want to overwhelm you. You just promise you won't get overwhelmed. Like, this is not stuff you have to go through right now. You can go through it in a month from now, 6 months. Like, I want to give it to you. I want to over-deliver. I don't want anyone being like, I'm overwhelmed, Russell. Because if you get overwhelmed, they give you too much cool stuff, then that's like, then you don't sign up, and then I can't help you, and then it's just like we wasted our time, right? So I want to give you some more cool stuff. I want to over-deliver, but I need you guys to promise me that say, Russell, if you over-deliver, I promise I won't get overwhelmed. If I'm not ready for it, I'm not going to use it. But if I am, it's there and it's sexy and I want it. How many of you guys want that? Okay, Ruben said, I won't get overwhelmed because I promise my soul is ready. Okay. All right, I'm going to over-deliver. I'm good for it. Gabriel, I want sexy. I promise I'll be overwhelmed. Okay, so I'm going to over-deliver, but I don't want any of you guys getting overwhelmed. So here's some stuff that's really cool, okay? Number 1, I told you guys before that Yada Golden has a subscriber reviver challenge. This is insane. It's a challenge she goes through. It helps you to figure out your story, how to write email 1 and email 2 and email 3 and email 4. She sells this right now on her site. They actually live really close to me here in Boise, and I messaged them. They came over. We social distance for anyone who's concerned. But I said, what would it take for me to license this program from you? Because so many people have emails, but they don't know what to send. And if they do send, they do it wrong. And so we worked out a deal where we actually licensed her subscriber reviver challenge from her. So what happens is you can go in there right now inside of FunnelFlix, go there. If you're like, I want to write my email sequence, you can go in there, watch the challenge, and she'll help you to write your story, build it out. And then you have this thing, you plug in your email campaigns, and it's done. And it's there for you. It's amazing. And on top of that, if you're like, I don't want to write, Russell, inside of the challenge, she's got 2 other really cool things. Number 1 is she has a bunch of writers who actually write the emails for you if you want. And number 2 is that if you want like a lead magnet, you need something like an ebook or something to give away, she has writers that will like call you on the phone, interview, and create a lead magnet as well. So this is like an over delivery. You have to pay her for if you want actual writing done. That's separate from me and the company, but she licensed the entire subscriber reviver challenge, which is insane. It's so good for you to go through it and go through the training, figure out how to write and how to tell your story. A lot of us have amazing stories, but we don't know how to tell them when we get stuck. This will help you to figure out how to write it out, put in email sequences, and really have success with it. Okay. Okay. Next thing, Ryan Dice and Digital Marketer, they have a product back in the day called The Machine, which is one of the best email marketing courses I ever had a chance to go through. And the training is amazing, but the secondary, they've had like 40 different templates they created for like every circumstance you can think of. Like, what happens when someone registers for a webinar? What do you send them? What happens when someone starts signing, but they leave? What do you send them? And then all these campaigns and all these email sequences for everything you can dream of. And so I went to them and same thing. This is the course they used to sell for $2,000. I licensed it from them and plugged it into FunnelFlix. It's there for you guys today. So you can literally go in and go through the training, but on top of that, you get all these templates, right? Like if you have a new product launch, here's the email sequence. If you're doing a comeback, an abandoned cart sequence, the sequence is pre-written for you. You click a button, it throws into ClickFunnels, you edit it, boom, ready to go. Webinar funnels, new training funnels, like whole, but I think there's like 40, I think there's 40 different email sequences all built out here inside the machine. And so you get the training, but you also get all the templates, which is insane. So I want to thank Ryan Dice, Digital Marketer, for allowing me to add that for you guys, because it's, again, a course that's over $2,000, and you guys get today for free. So is it okay if I deliver? Is that a cool one for you guys? Yeah, very cool. Okay, what else? What else? You guys offer support if we get stuck. Okay, yes, we have many support channels. Okay, anytime you start ClickFunnels, the very bottom right-hand corner, there's a little blue question mark. You click on that, boom, it pops up, and our support's there. we have about 200 full-time support people, but we also have 100,000 members. Support, you message it there. Sometimes it gets back to you in real time. Sometimes it takes an hour, sometimes a day. But they respond back and forth, and you can chat in there. So that's happening for technical support. Something's broken, something's not working. The support's there to help get your things fixed. On top of that, though, I told you guys that at this level, you also have access to hackathons. So it's not so much like something's not working, but it's more like I need to learn how to do this. You can also jump into the daily hackathons, happen twice a day, and work in small groups to work through your funnels and make sure that they're working. So there's different levels of support. This is technical support, something's not working, but then there's also, like I said, the coaching support that happens there as well. So all of it's there for you, and you get that for the next 6 months as well when you go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. Where do you sign up for the hackathons? Okay, so hackathons, once again, you're in ClickFunnels here. You click on Funnel Flicks Training there. That opens up Funnel Flicks. And then see at the very top of this big thing says Funnelology. If you click on Funnelology, it takes you to the Funnelology members area, which then has a training, me showing you guys behind the scenes of all the 10 different funnels. And then I show you how they all work. I give you templates for all 10 of them. So you pick, like, if you're like, I want to do a survey funnel, I want to do a book funnel. You click on it, it shows you video, showing you on training, gives you a bunch of pre-built templates. And then from there, there's a button that says schedule your virtual hackathon. You click on that, and it pops up the calendar of when the hackathons happen. So that's how it works. So ClickFunnels, Funnel Flicks, Funnelology, boom, there's the virtual hackathons inside of there. Okay, so get everything inside of ClickFunnels. You got to click around a little bit. There's so much stuff that sometimes it's hard to find things at first, but they're always there. You just got to click around and you can find them. There's really good search bars and stuff as well that help. Okay, question. I can't afford the $997 right now. First off, I understand that. I feel for you, especially in this crazy economy. I know a lot of people, like, they may not have that. And if you don't, I totally understand that. I do not want you putting this on a credit card, do those things. Like, if you can't afford it, like, I understand. What I would recommend doing for someone who can't afford it, one of my mentors is a guy named Robert Kiyosaki. Some of you guys have heard of him. He wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, it was interesting. He had a section he talked about the difference between how the rich think and the poor think. He said that someone who's poor will look at something and say, oh, I can't afford that. He says someone who's rich will look at something and say, how can I afford that? He says the response is almost the same, just a couple words tweak. I can't afford that to how can I afford that? He says when you ask the question, how can I afford that? All of a sudden opens up the world to you. Like, a whole bunch of possibilities come up. And I remember doing a webinar like this a couple of years ago and telling this story. And someone said, man, I heard you say that. I went home and I realized I didn't have money to buy ClickFunnels or the software, but I have like 4 or 5 friends that are business owners that all need funnels, and I've sold them why they need funnels. So I went to them and I said, hey, there's this new training program and new software called ClickFunnels where you build funnels, and I would love to get it. I can't afford the $997 right now, but if you will help me finance it, I'll go through training. I'll build you a funnel for free because I want to learn the stuff and hopefully it'll be helpful for you. And they went and pitched out to 4 or 5 of their friends, and they got 2 of their friends to say yes. Each friend ponied at $500. They came and bought the course. That person went through the training, learned how to build funnels for them, and basically got the ClickFunnels account for free because they worked their way in. Okay, does that make sense? So if you start thinking like, well, I can't afford that, but how can I afford that? Like, think about it. Who do you know that needs a funnel? Who could you tell, like, who could you partner with? Say, I want to go through this training. I want to figure this out for myself. And in the interim, I'll practice on you and I'll build you a funnel. I'll try these things out with you. I'll implement all the stuff I learned in your business. And suddenly now you have someone else finance it for you. So I just want to kind of put those thoughts in your head, because this is something that these skill sets you're going to learn here inside ClickFunnels have the ability to change your life, but you got to be able to get in there. So if that helps anybody, I hope that does. If not, though, if you can't afford it, I totally understand as well. I just highly recommend it. How can we be resourceful? Like, what's possible out there? Okay. What if I have a ClickFunnels account? Again, if you have a ClickFunnels account, this is for new ClickFunnels members. So if you don't have an account yet, go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. It'll create your account. If you do have an account and you're at the normal ClickFunnels level, this will upgrade you to the platinum level. If you already are platinum, already are collective, you already have access to all this stuff. Like, I see a bunch of our platinum members like, I don't understand. Like, how do I get this? Like, you already have it. Like, login is already all there. Okay. Everyone who's on today, we're upgrading them to your level. So to upgrade to the platinum level, this is a special offer for them today to upgrade and try it out. Okay. So that's kind of how that all works. Hope that makes sense. I don't know what funnel to build. Oh, good news. That's why we're here. That's why we have the training. That's why the One Funnel Away Challenge is here, is to help you to figure that out. Okay. But on top of that, this is another thing I want. Again, this comes back to over delivering. I don't want to overwhelm anyone. So, you guys okay if I give you one more like really insanely cool thing? All right. So so this is for the last like 5 years, I've been running a print newsletter called Funnel University, where every month I find 2 funnels and I funnel hack them. Means I go through, I buy every single thing, I make a video of me buying, I explain what's cool, what I like, what I didn't like. I do it twice, 2 funnels every single month, and I have like 5 or 6 years now. And I ship out this print newsletter. We sell this for $97 a month. And so what I actually want to do for you, actually a couple things. So I in the newsletter, in the print newsletter, I lay it out. I have a video of me explaining it. And then I also take that funnel that I have funnel hacked and I build it inside of ClickFunnels and I give it to the members. So they can literally like read it, watch the video about it, and they click a button and that funnel is imported to their account and then they can tweak and edit it for themselves. It's really cool. So over the last 4 or 5 years, I think there's 75 or 76 different funnels we've done this for. Obviously, I can't send you out the print versions because those are just people paying $97 a month. But how many of you guys would like the digital versions of all of these? You see 74, 75, I can't remember the numbers now, funnel hacks. Plus, you get the video explaining each of the funnels. Plus, on top of that, you get the funnel that I actually built out. You click a button and then it imports into your ClickFunnels account, and then you can use it. Okay, we've funnel hacked everything from supplement funnels, info product funnels, to political funnels, to info products, coaching, masterminds, supplements, coaching, local businesses, like everything you can dream of. We have funnel hacked it. We've diagrammed it. We mapped it out, and they're all in here. So you guys want that as well? What? Okay. All right. Awesome. So all that stuff there is going to be inside of FunnelFlix as well. There's a tab that says Funnel University. Click in there. You get access to all that as well. Again, I don't want to overwhelm you, but there's so much cool stuff I want to give you guys. And so I would recommend, if I was you guys, I'd go download all these PDFs. We'll take them to Kinko's, print them out, put them in a big old binder. And that was like literally like a treasure map of all the best funnels on the internet. You'll see them, you'll see behind the scenes. So any of you guys are like, well, how's this going to work for my business? I don't know how this is going to work for, like, I promise you, I probably funnel hacked a business similar, like right there, local painter. How do you use local painter use funnels? Like there's what a local painter funnel I went through. There's there's so many of them, you guys. You're gonna love them. Anyway, okay, so that's another gift. Is it okay if I over deliver? Can I keep over delivering? I can stop over delivering, but if you want me to, I can keep going as well. Let me know either way. All right. Okay, next question. What happens after the first 6 months? Okay, like I said, after the first 6 months are over, after ClickFunnels account 6 months, you are at a platinum level. So after that, you'll revert back to platinum level at $297 a month. At any time you want, you can log in ClickFunnels. You can downgrade. It all happens inside of ClickFunnels. You don't have to talk to anybody, so you can downgrade the $97 level, or if you want, you can cancel as well. But you have no monthly payments for 6 months, and then after that, you'll be at the platinum level at $297 a month. What's the difference between ClickFunnels and Shopify? Ooh, that's a good question. So Shopify is obviously like an e-commerce store. They are huge right now. But what's interesting is that Shopify is like the opposite of a funnel, right? A funnel is like you take something through a very direct, like step-by-step process, where Shopify is like you take something to the grocery store and you're like, here's a million options, go buy stuff. What's fascinating is if you actually go to Shopify's site, on their blog, they wrote an article that says why every Shopify store needs a marketing and a sales funnel. And this article tells everybody that you need to get a ClickFunnels account, and it's easier to make money profitably through a funnel first. It says have a funnel selling one of your front-end products, and then after you get the customer, then email that customer and tell them about your Shopify store. Like literally, that's a blog post on Shopify.com. So if you are using Shopify, you have to use it with ClickFunnels. We integrate with Shopify really well, so you can people can order things through ClickFunnels, and then Shopify will ship them out. So it integrates really well. But having a funnel on the front of Shopify is one of the fastest ways to blow up your Shopify store. I can show you dozens of case study after case study. People have done that where they have a Shopify store that's struggling. They add a ClickFunnels funnel on the front end of it, and it blows up. Okay, and so that's kind of how they work. They work hand in hand very, very well. I'm a huge believer that every Shopify store needs at least one funnel, probably more. And so does Shopify. They also said it on their blog, which is pretty cool. Any other amazing stuff you want to add to the offer? Russell, can you over deliver anymore? All right, there's a lot more. When you guys go to FunnelFlix, you'll see there's so much stuff. So I'll give you some more stuff, okay? So inside of FunnelFlix, literally, we decided ClickFunnels should enter the streaming wars. So we thought you got Disney Plus, you had Netflix, you got all these things. And so I went out to all my favorite courses online, and actually courses, again, like Digital Marketers, The Machine. It was a $2,000 course. I literally paid $2,000 for back when it first came out. And I went to these guys and said, look, I want to include this in FunnelFlix for my members. And at first they all said no. And I said, well, let me pay you. So I paid and I licensed all these courses so that you wouldn't have to pay them. I don't want you guys to keep buying thing after thing after thing after thing. Some people are like, I bought 5 courses this month. I'm like, why? Like, I love learning. I'm like, well, just in FunnelFlix, I literally am buying, like I'm paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to license these courses and people, plug them in here so you get them for free. So there are tons of courses in here. We're always adding new ones every single month. In fact, recently, if any of you guys are big Frank Kern fans, we licensed like 14 or 15 of his courses, and they're all in here for free now. Each of these courses originally sold for $2,000. They're all in here for free inside ClickFunnels. So there's so much stuff, and we're always adding more and more to it. Like, I just want to keep over delivering, because I don't want you guys to have to go and buy product after product after product. They just come here, we will train you, we'll educate you, and you have the tool now to be successful. So when you get the tool, we bribe you by me going out there and spending a fortune licensing these courses and giving it to you. Okay, so you log into FunnelFlix. There's all these things here you can scroll through. There's personal development. There's funnel building, there's traffic, there's copyright, there's business building. Tony Robbins, I worked with Tony Robbins. We licensed a bunch of some of his most amazing stuff's already in here as well. So if you're like, I can't afford to go to Tony Robbins event, or all the events are closed down because of quarantine, you don't have to. Like, just go jump over here, go to FunnelFlix. You can go through like a 3-day Tony Robbins event inside of FunnelFlix. Like it's insane. So all this stuff is here for you guys. It's waiting. There's so much more that I can't even tell you about. But when you go into FunnelFlix, you'll see there's so much stuff waiting here for you guys to be able to start learning. Can ClickFunnels do actual membership sites? Yes, we can. It's okay if we over-deliver again. So this is an example of a membership site inside ClickFunnels. My guess is if you bought anything online, you've probably been inside of a ClickFunnels membership site. They're really easy to make. They're very, very simple, and they're awesome. So yes, you can build membership sites inside ClickFunnels as well. Does ClickFunnels integrate with Infusionsoft, Shopify, etc.? Yes. We try to build the platform that does most of the things by default you need. But we also recognize that some of you guys have third parties you love. Some of you guys love Infusionsoft for some crazy reason. Some of you guys love Shopify. Some of you guys, the different tools that you like. And so we've tried to do our best to integrate with as many as possible. And if we're not able to build our own direct integration, we also integrate with Zapier. And so Zapier lets you plug into the whole Zapier world. So any of you guys who know what Zapier is, you understand what that is. Almost every program you can plug into Zapier, which then plugs into ClickFunnels. So yes, we do have integrations with almost everything you need. So if you have your favorite tool or your favorite thing, you can pull those in and use them inside of ClickFunnels as well. Can ClickFunnels do tracking? Yes. So ClickFunnels by default does its own analytics tracking. So you can see what happens on page 1, page 2. Every email goes out. How much money that email make? How many people clicked on every step in the email? Like it shows you all those things, which is really cool. But on top of that, if you let's say you love Google Analytics or you have your own favorite tracking platform, we integrate really well with those as well. So you can put in your tracking, your targeting pixels, everything on the pages as well. And it makes it really easy to do that too. These are good questions, you guys. Next question. Will this work for my business? Okay, so I always tell people it only works for your business if your business is either trying to generate leads or trying to sell a product. So as far as I know, every business is trying to generate leads or sell a product. So if either of those is you, then yes, you need a funnel. Yes. Some of you guys are like, well, I don't know how this is gonna work for my business. And yeah, you're gonna probably have to customize it and think a little bit. Okay, when Anissa Holmes joined ClickFunnels, I didn't have any training on how a dentist can use ClickFunnels. But she went through the training. She's like, oh, well, I saw how he used it over here. I could just tweak it. Instead of selling chiropractic adjustments, I can sell Invisalign. And she made a little tweaks, and then boom, now she's got these huge dental funnels. She's filling so many dentist offices with these funnels she's built inside ClickFunnels for herself and for other dentists. Okay, and so it's understanding again, there's 10 core funnel types. I promise you, your business is one of these 10 funnels. Okay, and if we talk for 5 minutes, I can be like, boom, it's that one, boom, it's that one. I can tell you really, really quickly. But for a lot of you guys, you got to kind of jump in and go through the training, go through the process, and you'll start learning. You're like, oh, I can see how that would work for me, or how that would work for me. But it takes you just kind of jumping in and playing with it a little bit. But I promise you, this works for every business. Every business category is in ClickFunnels right now. Okay, that I can dream of, I can think of. Okay, we have over 100,000 active members who are actively paying every single month and building funnels. Okay, so with that, there's businesses in every industry you can think of. Some are just using it to generate leads. Some of them are just using it to sell products. Some of them are just doing it for webinars. Like every business is different, but I promise you it'll work for your business. You just gotta kind of think a little bit differently and then figure out the tweaks and the changes you gotta make for yourself. When you find it, man, it's exciting. Some of you guys are like, well, this is cool, but there's no other businesses in my category using funnels yet. Like, well, good, you've got such an advantage over them. Like, spend some time, do some research, learn some stuff, and figure out how to make the tweaks for you. We had a guy who ran a nonprofit who came and read the .com Secrets book, jumped into ClickFunnels, and he's like, Russell's never talked about nonprofits, but I saw how he did a book funnel over here. Maybe if I tweak it for my nonprofit. So he did that, tweaked it for his nonprofit, and boom, hit 2 Funnel Club with the nonprofit. Is that crazy? By taking my book funnel and tweaking it. Okay, it just takes you thinking outside the box and being a little bit creative. If you do that, it opens up huge doors. Okay. Next question. Will I need other software to be successful with ClickFunnels? So again, we try to give you as much software as possible. So you get ClickFunnels, obviously. You get follow-up funnels, obviously. You get Backpack. I got 2 other cool ones I'm gonna let you guys have access to. One of them is called Funnelytics. So Funnelytics is not my company, but we have some really cool Funnelytics training inside of FunnelFlix. And when you go inside there, there's a free account for Funnelytics you can get. Now, if you want, you can upgrade your account. I highly recommend it. They have this analytics tracking platform that is so cool. But you can just use the free version of Funnelytics. And Funnelytics is basically funnel whiteboarding software. So you can whiteboard stuff in funnels. It's really, really cool. So there's Funnelytics training and a link to get a free account of Funnelytics. And then and you can do all of your whiteboarding from there. And then obviously you'll be able to upgrade their account, which I highly recommend doing. Their tracking platform is one of my favorites. So Funnelytics is amazing. And so again, there's inside of FunnelFlix, there's training. There's a link to it. You can go create an account, and you can use Funnelytics as well, which is awesome. And then Funnel Images. This is our brand new tool. It hasn't even launched the market yet. If you guys ever use Canva, it's kind of like Canva except for funnels. So it does all the funnel images, like your headlines, your order form boxes, your stack slides, your guarantee sales. It does your Facebook ads, your Instagram ads, your headers, your thumbnails. Oh, it's so cool. So it's in beta right now. We haven't released it to anybody. We took a small group of beta members in last week off a web class I was doing with Peyton June's audience. And now we're going to open up to you guys. So you guys will be the first beta members to come in there and try it out. Again, there's gonna be some bugs and flaws. We haven't launched it mainstream yet, but it's amazing. So it'll do all your images as well. So now you got the funnel analytics to help you whiteboard out your software. And you got Clickfunnels to build your funnels. You got funnel images to build all the images inside your funnels. You got follow-up funnels to do all the emails. Like, again, we're trying to make this an all-inclusive suite to give you guys all the tools you need. Okay, I wasn't kidding when I told you that people literally save $1,000 a month by using Clickfunnels. And so when you look at that, it's like, and I'm only paying this, like it should never cost you money. And we're always adding more things. The reason, nice thing about having 100,000 active members paying monthly for this is we have a lot of money to put back into development and adding new products, new features, new things. And so we're trying to make it so that the experience for our customers is just the best in the world. And so that's how we're making sure we serve you guys all the time. So again, you're going to access all these software. There's more stuff coming all the time, but yeah, it's all in there, you guys. All you got to do is go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. Okay. All right. I'm going to recap the offer one more time, you guys. We're at the end of our party together. So again, first thing you're gonna get is a 6-month platinum account to ClickFunnels, a $1,782 value. That's literally what people pay if they pay 6 months. It's $297 a month times 6 months. Number 2 is one funnel away 30-day challenge. That's a $1,997 offer. Then the virtual daily hackathons means twice a day for the entire 6 months you're in ClickFunnels. During your free 6 months, you'll have access to 5 days a week to our virtual daily hackathons. That means there's coaches twice a day going live for 3 or 4 hours at a time, and you can plug in and build funnels with them. Like, I don't know how we can over deliver more than that. It's crazy. And as long as you stay at the platinum level, that's always happening. So for the next year, 5 years, like as long as we're doing it, you have access to that. So if you're never more than just like a day away or a couple hours away from like, I'm stuck on my webinar funnel. You're like, okay, when's the next webinar build? Okay, next webinar hackathon's tomorrow or Wednesday. You jump in, and by the time you're done, the whole thing's done and live and ready to rock and roll. So those are happening. They're so valuable. It's funny, when we first started doing these, not many people came on them, and then they got out. Like, our platinum members start talking to other platinum members, like, these are amazing, get on them. And so this is like one of these secrets inside ClickFunnels most people don't even know are happening. And it's happening for you twice a day now. Okay, I don't know any other program you pay it $1,000 to get access to. You just like, you get a membership site and they tell you good luck. Well, this is literally, you got full-time people twice a day going live with you, helping you with your funnels. Like, it's insane. And we're only able to do that because we're at scale, because we have 100,000 members. We can afford to pay these guys and gals to train you and to coach you and mentor you. Whereas, like, you can't do that in any other way. You get the 10X Secrets Mastery Program. This is by far the best product I've ever put together, ever created. It's showing how I did the $3.2 million in 90 minutes, but then how to use that and create videos and sales messages to put inside of your funnels, from your ads to your thank you pages, to your landing pages, like all the things in between. Again, it's my favorite product I've ever created myself, and you guys get access to that as well. You get Traffic Secrets Live plus ad skills. That's all in there as well. Total value $15,770. You guys get all this when you go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. But now is the time, you guys. You've got to take that leap of faith. I cannot do it for you. The success path for anybody who's like, I'm overwhelmed. How am I going to do this? It's simple. Step 1, you got to get a funnel. Okay. Your ClickFunnels account, you will have it immediately. Most of you guys have it right now. Okay. If not, you're going to have it in a few minutes. Okay. Number 2, you jump into the next one funnel away challenge. They're happening every other week we start. So the next one's coming up very, very soon. You jump in there. For the next 30 days, you immerse yourself in this stuff. It's going to help you understand the psychology, how it works, how to create an offer, all the important things you need to know to be great at funnel building. Okay. And then after that, you've got the hackathons happening twice a day. Anytime you get stuck, anytime you need help, like there are people there waiting for you to help you and serve you, make sure your funnels get launched and live. Okay, that's step number 1. From there, you spend a weekend, you go through 10X Secrets, and that weekend will help you to figure out your message, how to create everything you need to be able to plug in your story inside your funnel to move someone from page 1, page 2, to page 3, and beyond. And then after that, the rest of the time is just, now you got a funnel that's done, it's converting, now it's just fill it with traffic. Okay, and you go through Traffic Secrets for you to understand the strategy. And then if you want to have someone on your team, your kids, your wife, your spouse, your employee, whoever, have them go to ad skills, and they'll learn how to drive traffic for you, and they start driving traffic into your funnels as well. Okay. And so that's the success path. It's very simple. It's very easy. Don't get overwhelmed. There's a lot of cool stuff in there for you guys, but when it really boils down to it, this is what you got to do. Get ClickFunnels, go through the challenge. When you get stuck, jump on a hackathon, spend a weekend going through 10X Secrets, master your stories, plug them into your funnels, and then just figure out traffic, and then keep driving traffic. We consistently drive traffic and keep doing that. And that's how you grow your company. Okay. That's the big secret of ClickFunnels, you guys. It's not that we're one shot fits all. We're not a business opportunity. We're not a get rich quick scheme. We're a tool that helps you to grow your company. And it's very simple. It's very easy. You just got to dive in and follow the process. And so don't get overwhelmed. Don't get stressed. I tried to over deliver by giving you guys as much stuff as possible, but really this is it. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Very fun, very simple, very easy. And as you're going through step 1, if you notice, step 1 syncs with the .com Secrets book. Step 2 syncs with the Expert Secrets book. And step 3 syncs with Traffic Secrets. So when you get those books, read them as you're going through each of these different phases. And by the time you're done, you're going to have something really, really amazing. So again, one last recap. You can get 6-month platinum card, ClickFunnels, 1 funnel away challenge, virtually hackathons, 10x Secrets Mastery, Traffic Secrets Live plus ads goes total value of $15,770. You guys get it all for just one payment today of $997. You get started today at secretsmasterclass.com/go. And again, you guys, thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate it. I had so much fun for the last almost 2.5 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned a lot. I'm so excited for all of you guys who are getting started. I'm excited to be working with you, excited to see your success as we go deeper and deeper into this program. With that said, I'm going to end right now. I'm going to keep the chat open. So if you have more questions or comments, let us know. I try to answer as many as I can, but my staff is here. We'll keep answering questions. So if you have any questions, let us know. We can make sure we get all your questions answered. Again, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the Secrets Masterclass. Hope you had a lot of fun. And with that said, now is the time, you guys. If you're still sitting on the fence, it's over. It's time to go. Open up a new browser window. Go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. Get signed up. It is the time. Your time for hesitation is over. The time to move and take action is here. And it's simple. All you gotta do is go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. And if you're worried, we have a guarantee. Go through it for the next 30 days. Try it out. Build a funnel. Go through the challenge. Go through the hackathons. Like, see if what I'm talking about is true. And if for some reason you're like, that's not working for me, I'm confused, it's overwhelming, like, let us know. We'll give your money back. I do not need your money. My life will not change one iota based on if you get this or not. Do you understand that? Like we're fine. Like ClickFunnels is growing in the down economy. We're growing like crazy now because people are trying to figure out this tool and how to use it, right? Like stores aren't able to be, physical stores aren't there anymore. So they're trying to figure out how to build funnels because funnels are the evolution of stores, the evolution of what's happening. So people are trying to understand it. So this is really more of a decision about you. Like, are you ready? Is your business ready? Have you been sitting around waiting, and now it's like, like this fire's been lit underneath me. I have to make a choice. I have to make a change. Today is the day. If that's you, then go to secretsmasterclass.com and /go and get started. We're so excited to have you on this journey. Again, we're here for you. We're not going anywhere. ClickFunnels has been in business for 5.5 years now. We have almost 400 employees. We have over 100,000 active members. We're here for you. We're not going to desert you. We're not leaving anywhere. We're here. Just want to make sure you understand that. And again, I tell people this all the time. It's not a matter if you're going to become a ClickFunnels member. If you want to be successful online, it's a matter of when you're going to become a ClickFunnels member. And so there's no better time than now. So now is the time you guys go open up a new browser window, go to secretsmasterclass.com/go. You can see it there. When you do that, you're sign up. There's going to be a video from me walking you through the process. I want to thank you guys again for hanging out today. Thank you so much. If you have any other questions, please ask them in the question box. My team will answer them for you guys. With that said, I will talk to you guys all again soon. Bye, everybody.